This is Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Temperature still in the 90s here as the Red Sox and the Yankees get set for Game 2 of this series. Starting lineups are brought to you by Wind River Environmental. Wind River Environmental is New England's leading provider of septic grease and drain services for your home or business. Wind River has every septic grease and drain base covered. Learn more at WREnvironmental.com. That is WREnvironmental.com. Mookie Betts leads off the Red Sox as the Yankees take the field. He's in right field. Andrew Benintendi hitting second and left. J.D. Martinez follows in the DH spot. Mitch Moreland back of the lineup at first base, hitting fourth, followed by Xander Bogaerts at short. Rafael Devers at third base. It's Eduardo Nunez at second base, hitting seventh. Sandy Leon catching, and Jackie Bradley Jr. in center field batting ninth. With Chris Sale pitching, he is 7-4, 2.56 ERA. And he is 1-0 against the Yankees this year, 5-4 in his career here in the Bronx, 1-2, but with a 2.18 ERA. For the Yankees, it's Aaron Hicks in center field, followed by Aaron Judge batting second and right. Giancarlo Stanton DHing. Gleyber Torres will hit in the cleanup spot for the first time. The rookie sensation playing at second base. Didi Gregorius batting fifth at shortstop. Miguel Andujar, who homered last night, another Rookie of the Year candidate, at third, hitting sixth. Brandon Drury at first base. Austin Romine catching, batting eighth. Brett Gardner, the left fielder, hits ninth. And Sonny Gray pitching, the right-hander acquired from Oakland last year, making his 16th start, 5-5, a 4.93 ERA, 0-1 this year, and 1-5 in his career against the Red Sox. Keys to the game brought to you by Agira Energy, an industry expert in deregulated energy markets. Visit agiraenergy.com for a hassle-free quote. That's AGERA energy.com. Power your world. Well, to get some runs for Chris Sale, who's pitched so brilliantly without much run support of late, and to be patient with Sonny Gray, who can bounce that curveball and be alert on the bases, because a lot of pitches get away from the catchers, although not as many with Romine catching, as was the case when Gary Sanchez caught him. Home plate umpire is Brian O'Nora. It's fielded Culbreth at first base, C.B. Bucknor the second base umpire, and Chris Conroy at third. Red Sox come in at 55 and 28. They are playing 6:63 ball, and the Yankees 53 and 26 at the 6:71. The Boston and New York greatest rivalry series and opening pitch, brought to you by your local Lexus dealer, who invites you to see, hear, feel, and experience amazing. So we are ready for baseball, and so is Tim Neverett.
Thank you very much, Joe. Mookie Betts stepping in, getting ready to get this one started against Sonny Gray. Gray, the 28-year-old from Nashville, Tennessee. Right-hander looking in at Romine, the catcher, for a sign, and we're just about set to get this tilt going. And here is the first pitch of the game, and it is in for a strike to Mookie, and it comes at 7:16 in the evening. And the temperature 90 degrees tonight here at Yankee Stadium. Mookie swings and misses. That a slider down and away. Time and temperature brought to you by Rodenheiser, celebrating 90 years as your local air conditioning experts. Mookie 0-2, and that'll be the pitch for Gray tonight, is the slider. So he delivers another one that's low. And it's 1-2. Mookie starts the night hitting .339, 20 home runs, 41 runs batted in. He's among the league leaders in many offensive categories. Mookie awaits the next pitch. He's got Andrew Benintendi on deck, J.D. Martinez to follow. Pitch from Gray, swung on, hit in the air to right field. Playable for Aaron Judge as he runs over toward the foul line. He'll reach up and grab it, and that is out number one. So one gone in the top of the first inning. Get the grill warm, because now through Thursday, value packs of tender and delicious USDA choice sirloin steak tips are only $4.70 per pound. Only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox radio network. Andrew Benintendi, in just 14 games played at Yankee Stadium, has 6 home runs. He's hitting .286, 13 total in the year. Hit out of the yard, takes a strike. Sonny Gray was one of the slower workers in Major League Baseball, but he's picked up the pace quite a bit. He's quickened his delivery. Last year, took him about 4.9 seconds to get rid of the baseball once he started his full windup. 1 ball and 1 strike to Benintendi. This year, he's cut that down by 2 seconds. His time at 2.9 to get rid of it.
That's unusual to cut it down that much.
Yeah, that's a lot. Well, he had a lot to cut down. 3 infielders to the right of the 1-1, and Benny looks at it right on the outside edge for a called strike. Brian O'Nora calling the balls and strikes tonight. And Andrew asks him about the location of that pitch, which he didn't like. It looked to be outside. And it was. Romine subtly framed it back over the corner. 1-2 pitch, poked down the left field side. The ball is slicing, and it will slice foul. Rolling into the left field corner, but in foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. And this warm night, not a cloud in the sky. Very pleasant this morning walking around Manhattan, and then the heat started to pick up, the humidity. It's going to be a warm summer weekend, and tomorrow is supposed to be about 100.
Feel like 111 perhaps. They had a heat index of 107 at Wrigley Field today. Eddie Rosario, the Twins, had to leave the game with heat illness.
Oh. Now the 1-2 pitch coming from Sonny Gray. Here it is, and Benny fouls it back. Gray is 1-5 in his career against the Red Sox, 0-3 as a Yankee. The 5 losses tied for the most against any other opponent. He is 3-5 against Tampa Bay. Gray's 1-2, and Benintendi rolls it to the right side. Gleyber Torres has it, flips on to first base for out number 2. 4-3 the put out, and now we're into the Safe Flight Auto Glass part of the order. For every home run hit by Red Sox batters 3 through 6, Safe Flight will donate $200 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Massachusetts. JD Martinez 0 for his last 9. We don't see that much out of JD. Took an 0 for 4 last night, put the ball in play 4 times. And he's played in 79 games this year, hitting .321. And he looks at a breaking ball for a strike. JD leads the majors in homers and runs batted in. 25 home runs, 64 runs knocked in. Has become a fixture in the Red Sox clubhouse. And he's certainly willing to help out any player, including the young ones. Pitch inside, a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I asked him about that, helping others. So when he played in Houston, the veterans didn't help him. There were many veterans, but he didn't get any help. So he vowed to change that to when he was in that position.
But that was the way in baseball for a long time, where the veterans didn't help the rookies, depending. 1-1, strike on the inside corner, and JD falls behind 1-2.
But they really, I think, secure guys do. Ted Williams always helped everybody, including the opposition. Pedro Martinez helped people, including other teams.
Including tomorrow night's starting pitcher,
right,
Severino. Here's the 1-2, and the time called by home plate umpire O'Nora. 2 down, bases empty, top half of the first. Raucous crowd in the Bronx tonight. They have been into it. 1-2 pitch, and JD hits a slow roller foul in the third base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Cubs had 20 hits in that scorching game at Wrigley today. They beat the Twins 14-9. And actually 3 Twins left early because of heat illness. Eddie Rosario, Bobby Wilson the catcher, and Max Kepler.
A hot day at Wrigley, and the wind had to be blowing out in a 14-9 game, or at least heading in that direction. Here's the 1-2 to Martinez. Swung on and fouled off to the right into the second deck. Sonny Gray out of Vanderbilt, briefly a teammate of David Price in college. A Nashville native. Former Oakland Athletic. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch to JD. It's in the dirt outside, blocked by Romine. 2 balls, 2 strikes to JD Martinez.
He's been more effective, Gray has, with Romine behind the plate than when Sanchez was catching, who had trouble blocking those low pitches.
And that's the thing. If you're a pitcher and you know your catcher is having trouble blocking the balls you're burying, like the breaking ball, you tend not to throw it as much, and it really had an effect on Gray's outcomes. 2-2, and Martinez fouls it back. Next hit for the Red Sox will be their 300th as a team. They lead Major League Baseball in hits so far. They lead them in extra base hits. They lead Major League Baseball in a lot of categories. Last night, however, the offense quiet, managed just 6 hits. The 2-2 to Martinez, a bouncer toward the middle. Torres, a backhander, leaping throw to first, too late, a base hit. That's hit number 300 for Boston.
Well, that's a play he makes so well because of his so strong an arm that allows him to throw across his body. At that time, he got a lot of air under it.
Well, Torres is a second baseman with a shortstop's arm. You know, the Yankees are very fortunate to have such good young players, 2 of them in the infield and both Rookie of the Year candidates, especially the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Now Mitch Moreland did not start last night. He is starting tonight against the right-hander Sonny Gray. Didi Gregorius a couple of steps on the right side of second base. Andujar well off the bag at third, and out in short right field Torres. And a strike called. As a fastball at 95 came in from Sonny Gray.
4 career home runs off Gray. 8 for 27, 4 homers, 7 RBIs.
Saw him a lot in the American League West when he was with the Rangers and Gray with the Athletics. So they have a good sample size against one another. The 0-1 pitch to Moreland. And it's low, 1-1. Of course, the games that Mitch plays at the Coliseum in Oakland, he always does well. That's where he had his grand slam this year. He's had a ton of home runs in that ballpark, some of them against Sonny Gray. We're expecting another full house at Yankee Stadium tonight. Top of the first, no score, 2 outs. Martinez at first base, and the 1-1 pitch to Mitch Moreland. Outside and low, 2-1. Mitch gets ahead of Gray. Well, people say, well, Sonny, is that a nickname of some sort? Does he have a real first name? That is his real first name. His grandfather's nickname was Sonny. And Sonny's late father, Jesse, always thought that when he had a son, he would name him after his dad's nickname. And so it's his given name. There's a breaking ball and a cut and a miss. And the count even to Moreland, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I had a cousin named Sonny in the culture that was pretty common, but when he made it as a businessman, he became John.
2-2 the count, 2 down. J.D. Martinez a lead off of first base, and time issued, requested by Moreland and granted by the home plate umpire Ryan O'Nora. Yankees just ahead of the Red Sox in the standings by percentage points. They are tied in terms of games behind. 2-2. Moreland dribbles one, first base side, foul. And the count stays 2-2. And the Yankees have played 4 fewer games, but they only have 2 to make up. And how that works is they still have 2 rainouts that they've got to make up. 2 other games they'll play based on the schedule. And the Red Sox happen to have days off, they may have a game. So, but still 4 games fewer than Boston at this point in time. That is why the percentage points slightly higher in terms of winning percentage. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Gray out of the stretch. The right-hander deals. Then it's high and away, and the count is full, 3-2.
Well, the Red Sox make Gray work, showing good patience because he has to nibble. Does not have overpowering stuff, and he's already thrown 24 pitches.
J.D. Martinez will run with this pitch. He'll get a head start. 17 strikes and 7 balls out of the 24 pitches. 3-2. Martinez goes. Pitch high, ball 4. 2 on, 2 out. Moreland will head down to first base. Well, the 2-out walk. We'll see if the Red Sox can take advantage of that as Xander Bogaerts comes up. Bogaerts at 275. 12 home runs, 44 runs batted in. The ERA Sonny Gray has against the Red Sox is .597, almost a full 6 runs. And it is the highest ERA he has against any opponent he's ever faced. Red Sox hoping to add to that tonight if they can, even up this series after last night's 8-1 loss in Game 1. Yankees now leading the season series 4-3. Stretched by Gray, and the pitch to Bogart. Swung on, hit on the ground to right field, a base hit. Rounding third is Martinez. He'll be held up as Judge fired at home on one hop. And it's a good thing Carlos Fable has held up J.D. Martinez, because he would have been out by a mile on that throw by Aaron Judge.
That was hit hard. It's a shallow right field, so it wasn't a long throw.
And Bogart smoked this ball the other way. It looked like it came on the inner half of the plate, and he inside outed it, but got the barrel on it. Well, the Red Sox have loaded the bases in the first inning with 2 men out, and it'll be up to Rafael Devers to try to get a run home. Three on, 2 out. In 14 games against the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium since the start of last year. Runs have been tough to come by for Boston. Pitch low and in, ball 1. Yankees have held Red Sox batters to a .122 batting average, 11 for 90 with runners in scoring position, including 4 for 27 this year. The Red Sox trying to break out of that trend.
They'd love to put up a crooked number for Chris Sale.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Rafael Devers. Swung on and missed. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And Rafi could not make contact. Red Sox did not take BP on the field today. They won't do it again tomorrow. They've been taking batting practice in the cage underneath on a real warm day. They decided not to do it as a team, and they will do that often. In fact, Rafael Devers doesn't hit on the field anyway. He and Mitch Moreland both hit in the cage underneath all the time now. 1-1. Swung on, chopped foul, goes back to the backstop. That's strike 2.
Devers 0 for 7 against Gray.
He has struck out twice against Gray in those 7 at-bats, so he's at least 1 at-bat closer to getting a hit off him. Yankee fans standing here in the top of the first inning, scoreless. Red Sox have loaded the bases, and Sonny Gray peeking in for a sign. Devers standing tall from the left side of the plate. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Gray to Rafael Devers. Swung on and hit well to left field. Back goes Gardner. Gardner to the track. Gardner to the wall. It's gone! A grand slam! The second career grand slam for Rafael Devers. An opposite field shot. And the Red Sox lead it 4-0. Boy, how do you like it? Rafael Devers, a grand slam in the top of the first inning. His 14th home run of the year.
Behind 1 and 2, he went with that pitch away and got it just far enough. Gardner leaped, but it was into the first or second row to the right of the 318-foot marker. His second grand slam, so he is now 3 for 13 with the bases loaded. 2 grand slams, 9 RBIs, his first career hit in 8 at-bats against Sonny Gray. And there's that crooked number for Chris Sale, a rarity this year.
7 grand slams as a team this year. And the Red Sox jump all over Sonny Gray with 2 outs in the top of the first inning.
That was a curveball. May not have been a strike on the outside.
Well, Gardner thought he had a chance. He went as far back to the wall as he could. He jumped up and just ran out of room, and that was caught by a fan with a glove in the first or second row behind the left field wall.
All this with 2 out and nobody on.
Again, you talk about 2-out walks. That 2-out walk to Moreland proved to be key. Bogart's got the base hit. Of course, J.D. Martinez, the 2-out single. It kept the inning going, but then Devers with a grand slam. 2-0 pitch to Eduardo Nunez. In for a strike called, 2-1.
Well, it's been a while since the Red Sox have hit a grand slam, but they have 7 now on the season.
Well, an incredible start tonight. And Chris Sale with a 4-run lead already. This ball dribbled up the third base side, foul.
Yeah, Sonny Gray doesn't really challenge when he goes up against the Red Sox. He nibbles and nibbles and gets in trouble.
He's in trouble early, but again, this is Yankee Stadium with some of the friendliest dimensions in all of baseball.
Nothing's a given. No lead is safe.
4 runs is not enough here on most nights. 2-2. And a poke foul over the first base dugout. It's not enough on most nights, but when you have Chris Sale pitching, it can be. But even so, it's a great start.
This next pitch will be the 36th for Sonny Gray.
An opposite field grand slam for Rafael Devers here in the first. 2-2 pitch, a bouncer to the left side of the infield, and Duhar, third baseman, has it. Flips on to first for the out. And that'll do it for the side as Sonny Gray gives up a grand slam to Rafael Devers. And after a half inning at Yankee Stadium, it's the Red Sox 4 and the Yankees coming to bat on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
You've hiked all day, climbing rocks, crossing over streams, and winding through dense pine. And then, through the clearing, you see the summit as the sun sets beyond the hills. And you think to yourself, wow, this must be one of life's perfect moments. Because I can get a sweet offer on the Mercedes-Benz I've wanted all summer at the summer event, like the 2018 GLC SUV. Hurry into the summer event today. Once it's over, you'll have plenty of time to hike, climb, and see all the beautiful things nature has to offer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Catching a game in all 30 pro ballparks and walking away with a home run ball. Check. Whatever you're getting ready for, come into Supercuts. Supercuts stylists pay attention to every detail, so you get the haircut you want. And with our signature hot towel finish, you'll walk out feeling clean, sharp, and not just ready, but super ready. Supercuts. Save time by checking in with our mobile app or at supercuts.com.
Kettle One Vodka and Soda. It's two things that add up to more. It's simple and refreshing. It's made from 100% non-GMO grain, and it has no added sugars. It's a smooth, easy-to-make cocktail, and it pairs with cucumber, mint, lime, and many other garnishes. Kettle One family-made vodka and soda. Make one for you and one for your guests. Please drink responsibly. Distilled from grain, 40% alcohol by volume, imported by Kettle One USA, Aliso Viejo, California.
Why move when you can improve? Learn how affordable your home improvement projects can be with a home equity line of credit from Liberty Bay Credit Union. Visit lbcu.com/equity to learn more and apply online. Liberty Bay Credit Union, a better style of banking.
This is 93.7 WEEI.
Bottom of the first inning, 4-0 Red Sox. Rafael Devers, a grand slam, the second one of his career, the 7th team grand slam this year. He's one of 2 Red Sox players with multiple grand slams. Xander Bogaerts the other.
And the last grand slam for the Red Sox came 2 months ago. Xander's second grand slam on April 30th. Here we are on June 30th, and there's number 7 for the club.
So now Chris Sale with a 4-0 lead to start things tonight. And he will face Aaron Hicks, Aaron Judge, and Giancarlo Stanton. So the job not easy here at Yankee Stadium, even with a 4-run lead. So Sale 7-4, looking for win number 8 tonight. .256 ERA. He's got good numbers against the Yankees, although the last few times Yankees have gotten the better of him. Pitch is outside, ball 1 to Aaron Hicks. Hicks hitting .252, 11 home runs and 34 runs batted in.
Sonny Gray really heard the boos.
Oh, talk about a Bronx cheer. he got worse than that here. Strike call as Sale dropped one in there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hicks. Among pitchers with 10 or more starts versus the Yankees since 1920, which is considered the live ball era. 1-1 hits him. And down he goes. He tried to come in with a back foot slider, and he hits Hicks.
The lower leg.
So he got Hicks on the right ankle, inside of the right ankle, right by the top of the foot. And he went down in a heap, and now he's limping down to first base with the help of a trainer. Aaron Boone, the manager, out to check on him.
That hit Bone.
So he walks down to first and now doubles over a little bit, trying to test out that ankle. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is the proud presenting sponsor of the WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon and is dedicated to striking out cancer in kids, donating $50 for every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher. Check out the progress on the Arbella Insurance Tote Board on weei.com/strikeoutcancer. Arbella Insurance, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Hicks got to first base, now continues to walk past the base with the help of one of the Yankee trainers. He is really in some discomfort.
Jacoby Ellsbury, by the way, is still in Tampa at the rehab facility, Steinbrenner Field there, and is not doing any baseball activities, we're told.
And he's got a long way to go to come back.
Not played a game this year.
While they continue to look at Hicks, Chris Sale's going to take an opportunity to toss a couple of warm-up pitches as he awaits this at bat with Aaron Judge. Bottom of the first inning, 4-0 Red Sox on the Devers grand slam.
It's the 9th man that Sale has hit this year. Porcello leads the club, hitting 10. That's tied for the league lead with Giolito of the White Sox and Hamels of Texas.
So now the stretch and the pitch to Judge. Big cut and a miss. I was going to say before the first pitch and the hit batsman that for Sale, when you look at pitchers who have 10 or more starts against the Yankees in the live ball era, he owns the lowest ERA against New York at 1.73. That's saying something. 0-1 pitch. And a slider right in there for a strike call. And it's 0-2 to Judge. Last night, Judge with a home run off his college teammate, Justin Haley. They both played together at Fresno State. That was Judge's only hit of the game, and it came in the 7th inning, scoring Aaron Hicks in front of him. And a pitch just a little bit low, came back with the slider.
Judge is 3 for 15 with 1 homer against Chris.
So peeking in at Judge. Judge with 21 home runs, 54 runs batted in, and a .276 batting average. Enormous right-hand hitter who wears number 99. 1-2. And it's poked to right, the right side of the field, that is, and foul. Aaron Judge had 2 home runs against the Red Sox all of last year in 19 games, and hit just 151 against Boston. He's hitting about 500 now with 3 home runs after 7 games. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. There's strikeout number 1 for Chris Sale as he blew him away with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. So that's the American League leader in strikeouts, 154th strikeout. He's halfway to his total last year. Now Giancarlo Stanton, the designated hitter, batting in the 3rd spot.
107 Ks for Judge. Stanton has 107 strikeouts.
Stanton fouls the first pitch back. He went 0 for 2 last night. He walked twice and scored once, but grounded out and flied out.
That walk sparked a 4-run rally. And Eddie been ahead of him 0-2.
Stanton hitting .263. He's got 19 home runs. Right-handed hitter with 1 out. Middle infield playing for 2. Sale stretch. The lefty fires. And Stanton had to watch the breaking ball cut up over the plate for a strike call. It's 0-2. Now Stanton in most cases would be the biggest guy on a team at 6'6", 245, but he doesn't look that big from a distance when he's standing next to his teammate Aaron Judge. Up close, they're both huge. And the 0-2 pitch now to Giancarlo Stanton with Hicks leading at first. Swung on a hard hit ball past the shortstop Bogarts into slight left center field. Jackie Bradley retrieves it. That's a base hit for Stanton. And the Yankees with 2 on and 1 out.
That was 99, and he was out there to get it. Here's the guy who really has been making the Yankees go, the rookie.
Gleyber Torres Second baseman has been spectacular since his recall. Well, Stanton with a hit, 2 men on. Premium Flex plans on sale now. Plans include matchups with the Yankees and summer weekend games and some of the best seat locations at Fenway Park. For more information, visit redsox.com/premiumflex. Strike called outside corner with a 96-mile-an-hour heater. Now, Sale will add and subtract with the fastball. We've already seen one at 99 that he used to strike out Judge with. That one 96. He does possess what he calls his get-me-over pitch. Sometimes just to surprise a guy and get ahead. There was no surprise there as he fired one in at 97, and Torres couldn't catch up with a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Yankee Stadium is filled in nicely in the upper decks all the way around. I expect about 47,000 plus again tonight. Sale has the sign from Sandy Leon, and the pitch. And Torres waves and misses at a fastball. He strikes out. 3 fastballs got him. Strikeout number 2 for Sale. Sale not fooling around with a rookie. Went right after him and struck him out. 2 down for the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Gregorius, left-hand batter. 259. Boy, what an April Gregorius had. He was one of the hottest hitters in the game, if not the hottest at one point. But he's cooled off and come right back to the mean, but still his 259's good. He's been productive with 15 home runs. Waves the bat around behind his head, now looks at a slider off the plate outside. Aaron Hicks hit by a pitch. He's at second base. Giancarlo Stanton with a base hit up the middle. And he's at first. From the bottom of the first inning. Red Sox with a 4-0 lead. You just happened to tune in a little bit late. You missed Rafael Devers. First inning grand slam. This pitch fouled off to the left. Red Sox did everything with 2 outs. Betts had fly to right. Benintendi had grounded out. Looked like it was going to be a quick start for Sonny Gray. And then J.D. Martinez got an infield single. Mitch Moreland walked with 2 outs. Bogarts a sharp single on the ground to the right side to load the bases. And then Devers an opposite field grand slam. Here's the 1-1 from Sale. And Gregorius lines it to left center field. Jackie on the run. He's got it. Jackie Bradley Jr. with a great jump right off the bat. Able to haul it in for out number 3. For the Yankees in the first, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. No Red Sox errors. On to the second inning in the Bronx. Red Sox 4, Yankees nothing on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Joe Castiglione. When your windshield needs to be repaired or replaced, trust your hometown team, Safe Light Auto Glass, the largest and most advanced auto glass company in New England, with over 350 mobile glass shops and locations to get the job done fast, no matter where you are. And Safe Light handles all the paperwork with every insurance carrier. That's why choosing Safe Light is a home run. Schedule service today at 800-800-2727 or safelight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Old Dominion Freight Line is proud to partner with Major League Baseball as its official freight carrier. Just like players who put together winning performances for their fans, the people of OD put together winning performances for their customers, shipping freight with a claims ratio and on-time record that are among the best in the industry. Old Dominion and its over 20,000 employees love baseball and are excited to be the official freight partner of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Ah, summer. Just you and the open road. And when you pay with Smart Pay at Cumberland Farms, you'll save 10 cents a gallon and be entered for a chance to win a year of free gas. Heck, drive straight to next summer. No purchase necessary. See full rules at cumberlandfarms.com/summer of Smart Pay for how to enter without making a purchase and complete details.
Did you know that FW Webb is the official plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, and PVF supplier to the Boston Red Sox? FW Webb distributes 110,000 products across 15 disciplines. That's more products and solutions for buildings, factories, homes, and ballparks than any other company in the Northeast. And FW Webb has more than 80 locations to help companies save time and money. Turn to FW Webb for selection, expertise, and solutions. For more on this proud Red Sox sponsor, visit fwweb.com.
The Drive Home with Dale and Keefe, weekdays 2 to 6 on WEEI.
Top of the second inning, 4-0 Red Sox. Grand slam by Devers, the big stroke of the game so far. The Red Sox put up 4 runs on 3 hits in the top of the first inning. Half their hit total from last night's game. Sandy Leon, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Mookie Betts coming up. So when you're the leadoff man and you bat twice in the first 2 innings, you know things are going your way. Somebody scored. So Gray facing the switch hitting catcher Sandy Leon. And the pitch to Sandy. In for a strike call. Sandy starts the night hitting .245. He has 3 homers to his credit. He's driven in 14. Gray gets the sign and he delivers. And that one outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 infielders to the right for Leon. They're playing him to pull as he's up there as a left-handed hitter. Leon has driven in a run in each of his last 4 games. Takes a strike here, gets behind 1 and 2. Since the 6th of May, Leon is 22 for 70 with 3 home runs. That's hitting .314 during that clip. 1-2 pitch is yanked foul down the first base side. First base coach Tom Goodwin had to skip to get out of the way. Well, Sandy's really picked it up since the beginning of May. And he's done a great job behind the plate. In fact, his catcher's ERA is 2nd in the American League, 3.13. 1-2 pitch. And Leon rubs it to right field down the line. Sandy will rumble around first. He's on his way to second. Judge plays it off the wall, guns it to the bag. Sandy slides in safely, and he pops up with a double. His 5th 2-base hit of the year.
They let that pitch right over the heart of the plate, and he jumped all over it.
And we are through the Safelite Auto Glass part of the order. Remember, when Red Sox batters 3 through 6 hit a home run, Safelite donates $200 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Massachusetts. Jackie Bradley Jr. trying to do some damage here. Jackie hitting an even 200. Hitting the ball well lately, making good contact. Looking for some more of that tonight. Swing and a miss at a fastball from Gray. And it's 0-1. Well, Jackie out of South Carolina, happy to have another South Carolina Gamecock on his team, and that is Steve Pearce, who just parachuted in last night into the cleanup spot and got 2 hits, including a double. 0-1 pitch, and that's a liner to left field. Gardner coming in. He makes the catch chest high. And back to second base is Leon. Jackie smoked it the other way. Boy, did he hit it hard, but right at Gardner. It's kind of been the story of Jackie's month. Hitting the ball hard, but right at somebody. So 1 gone. And here comes Mookie.
Yeah, when Mookie hit that when Devers hit that grand slam, the happiest guy in the world was Mookie Betts. He went up and down the dugout high-fiving everybody. That's one reason Mookie's so loved by his teammates. He's as happy as when somebody else hits a home run as he is when he hits one. He is a leader.
And they love him in that clubhouse and in the dugout. Mookie 0 for 1. Fly to Judge in right field in the first. Gray stretch, looks at the runner at second base. 1 out in the first pitch to Betts. Strike on the inside corner. Red Sox really made Gray work in the top of the first inning. Made him throw 36 pitches. Got an extra day's rest. He's working on 6 days rest tonight. Oh, 1 pitch now to Betts. And a breaking ball down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far in June, he's had 5 starts prior to tonight. So this is his 6th start this month. But in his 5 prior June starts, he's 2-1 and has put up an ERA of 3.23. It's about 3 1/4 in June. Ready for the 1-1 pitch is Mookie. Inside, backs him up. 2 balls and a strike. 2 Nashville, Tennessee guys facing each other here. That's where Mookie was born, in Nashville. Mookie leading Major League Baseball in slugging, .675. The pitch from Gray. Breaking ball outside again. 3-1 to Betts. Being careful with him with first base open, but Benintendi up next.
Gray doesn't often challenge these Red Sox hitters.
Well, he's trying to nibble. Trying to work it inside and outside, trying to get these hitters to expand their strike zone. Nothing down the middle, and when he does put one down the middle, they make him pay. Pitch in the dirt, ball 4. A 1-out walk issued to Betts, and now Gray hearing it from those in the Bronx. This will bring up Andrew Benintendi. Cumberland Farms is celebrating their 99-cent any size coffee, and this year they're giving you more chances to be a winner every game this season. If Boston hits a double off the 99th pitch they face, you'll win 1 year's worth of free coffee. Enter at CumberlandFarms.com. Cumberland Farms, the official coffee of the Red Sox radio network.
Benny's 5 for 10 against Gray.
He's happy to see him here tonight. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Benny. Swung on her up down the right field line, and he pulled it just foul. It hooked, what, about a 1.5 foot foul. He put a little charge into that baseball. Got the barrel out in front. You watch Benintendi's swing, Joe. You want to talk about a naturally good swing. He's got it. We hear comparisons from some of the guys who played the game a while ago. They talk about Freddie Lynn. I even heard somebody today compare it to one of Yaz's swings at one point.
Very fluid.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And Benny takes it inside in the dirt. Backhanded by Romine. He'll have to throw it out since that ball touched the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike to Benintendi. Gray having some issues here. At one point, Sonny Gray was the A's #1 starter. He is certainly not that here, as Luis Severino has moved himself into ace status with a 12-2 record. CC Sabathia had a very good game last night. 1-1 pitch, and Benny hits it on the ground, through into right field. Around third comes Leon. There'll be no play at the plate. Sandy stands up, 5-0 Boston. An RBI single for Andrew Benintendi. Mookie Betts goes first to third on the play. RBI number 53 for Benintendi.
6 for 11 against Gray now. That was a hanging breaking ball. Hit the top half of it. You get under a little, we would have a 3-run bomb. But he hit it right on the nose. Rothschild, the pitching coach, visits the mound, and right now no sign of any bullpen action. Sonny Gray's already thrown 51 pitches.
Yeah, he's going to have an early night, and the bullpen will be busy. And they have a very good bullpen here in New York. There's no question about that. Speaking of bullpen, don't look for Brian Johnson to be in the bullpen anytime soon. He is going to make the start against the Nationals, that open date in that 3-game series with Washington. He was out here today taking batting practice, and actually he hit a bomb here. He crushed one to center field. He was a good hitter at Florida.
And he's a big guy, too.
And I asked Alex early this afternoon, I said, well, since Brian's taking BP, shall we assume that he's going to make that extra start in Washington? He said, yeah, he'll do it.
Remember, he started against the Marlins down there. They wanted to get his bat in the lineup. He won.
J.D. Martinez swings and fouls the first pitch out of play right side. 0-1 to J.D. Martinez up in a very good spot. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Hitting .323, and again, you look at the Triple Crown, he's the guy to watch right now. He's got to climb up some in the batting average department. It's still very, very good, but the home runs and RBIs lead baseball. First and third, 1 out. 5-0 Boston. We're in the top of the 2nd inning. The pitch. J.D. lets it go low and in.
I don't want to stop now. Not in this ballpark, especially being in the 2nd inning. And finally the bullpen's bringing into action.
Well, you want to add on here. I mean, the ball that Aaron Judge hit out last night, he didn't really even hit it. I mean, for him, it's just his strength. Throw to first base, Benintendi diving back. You got to wonder if the Red Sox might try to run here, first and third, 1 out. And now some activity in the bullpen for the Yankees as they get a right-hander up. And it will be Adam Warren starting to throw. So early bullpen activity in the second inning for the Yankees. 1-1 pitch. Martinez clubs it to right field. Back goes Judge, and Judge on the track makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Uses the wall to stop himself. Mookie will score easily. It is 6-0. A sacrifice fly by J.D. Martinez, and he now has a Major League best 65 runs batted in.
And both outs in this inning have been absolute rockets.
Gray has walked 2 men, and both have come in to score. They've been very costly for the Yankee right-hander. Red Sox will take it. Benintendi at first base. Here's Mitch Moreland. Moreland, the recipient of the first walk, and he came around on Devers' grand slam. 6-0 is Gray deals, and that one is up high, ball 1. You know, a start like this, and if it finishes like this, makes you forget all about the opener. You know, and the score, 8-1, didn't really make much of a statement, I don't think, in this series, especially in this ballpark. It's just a loss. And a pitch down low. Romine pops up out of his stance, pretending to throw down to first base, doesn't throw. And Benintendi gets back with 2 outs. We'll see if Andrew tries to run. 6-0 this early. You can still run. Didi Gregorius on the right side of second base. Gleyber Torres deep at second, but not in the outfield. Heels right on the lip of the outfield grass. Throw to first, and diving back safely is Benintendi. Brandon Drury putting the tag on him. Brandon Drury today getting some lessons in footwork at first base from utility player Neil Walker, who's had to take the position up. Walker not in the lineup tonight. 2-0. There goes Benny. Pitch is taken for a ball. Throw down to second. Not in time. A head first slide beats the throw from Romine. And Andrew Benintendi has stolen his 15th base. He and Mookie Betts tied for the club lead in stolen bases.
15 of 16. He has the top percentage on stolen base ratio in baseball.
Now, he took a quick look in. I'm wondering if they're going to try a bit of hit and run if the pitch was good, but with a 2-0 count, Moreland could afford to take one. And the pitch was outside. It's now 3-0. The pitch from Gray swung on and bounced straight down. 3 balls and a strike. Let's pause for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
The home of Dale and Keith, weekdays 2 to 6. Sports Radio 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1 Lawrence, Boston, a radio.com station.
2 outs, 2 in, 6-0 Boston, 3-1 count on Mitch Moreland. The pitch, swing and a miss, count full 3-2. Well, so far, Joe, in the times that we have seen Sonny Gray pitch in the past, one thing is for certain: he has definitely picked up the pace. Not fidgeting out there and not working as slowly as he normally had in the past. He's getting lit up early. Gray stretch, check of the runner at second, the pitch. And it's pulled foul on the first base side. Still 3-2 to Moreland.
He's thrown 60 pitches already.
Sonny Gray was a multi-sport athlete in high school. Actually was a quarterback for Smyrna High School in Nashville. Took that team to its first ever Tennessee State Championship. A great pitcher in high school, went right to Vanderbilt. And Moreland hits it on the ground right side. Diving stop by Drury. Underhand toss to Gray covering at first base. And Moreland is out. But the Red Sox strike for 2 more on 2 hits. They leave a man. And at the end of an inning and a half at Yankee Stadium, it's the Red Sox 6, Yankees nothing on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
The greatest rivalry in sports is brought to you by your local Lexus dealer. It was Game 6 of the 2004 League Championship when Curt Schilling delivered 7 innings of one-run ball with blood seeping out of his freshly sutured ankle. It was one of the gutsiest performances by a Boston pitcher in history and helped pave the way for Boston to win their first World Championship in 86 years. The greatest rivalry in sports, brought to you by your local Lexus dealer, who invites you to see, hear, feel, and experience amazing.
We love social media, maybe even more than your aunt, who never stops commenting on your pictures from 3 years ago. But at KM, we still prefer our experiences to be firsthand. So we're lighting up the grill, firing up the good times, and social networking on the lawn for a change. Family crafted since 1909 in Chelsea, Mass., we've been bringing people together for 4 generations. So pick up a pack or 10 of KM Franks at your grocer today. KM, together we grill.
Geico presents Unhelpful Home Improvement How-Tos.
Nothing's worse than walking into your garage and realizing a thief has ridden off with your bike. So today, I'll teach you how to burglar-proof your home with a pudding-filled moat. All you need is a backhoe, a drawbridge, and thousands of gallons of butterscotch pudding. Now let's start digging.
You could try to protect your stuff with pudding, or you could get covered for personal property loss through the Geico Insurance Agency. Call Geico and see how affordable homeowners insurance can be.
At Jim Beam, we know the importance of tradition, like singing during the 7th inning stretch. This season, celebrate your team with the bourbon that invites us all to come as friends and leave as family. Drink smart. Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2018, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky.
Kirk and Callahan, weekdays 5:30 a.m. to 10 on WEEI.
Bottom of the second in the Bronx. Red Sox pounding the Yankees 6-0. I'm John Ryder in our Boston studios with an Xfinity scoreboard update brought to you by Xfinity. Stay connected during the biggest moments of every game with Xfinity Internet, delivering reliably fast speeds even during peak hours when everyone's online. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Rays get past the Astros 5-2. Justin Verlander taking the loss, gave up 5 runs over 5 innings. He's now 9-4. Angels use a 5-run 8th to beat the Orioles 6-2. Now let's get you back to New York, and with the call, here's Tim Neverett.
All right, thank you very much, John. Stepping into the batter's box for the first time tonight is Miguel Andujar, the third baseman. It'll be Andujar, Drury, and Romine to face Sale. First pitch, fastball in for a strike. So Sale with a little bit more offense to work with, and we talk about it all the time, Joe. Every year there's a guy on the staff that doesn't get the run support. This year it's been Chris Sale, but it's been different tonight. There's a cut and a miss.
What a great changeup.
Yeah. Off-speed pitch, and Andujar out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Andujar's been so good this year for the Yankees. I don't think they expected him to be this good this fast.
And you read trade talks about this kid, even to bring a number 2 or 3 starter, that'd be a big risk because he's going to be a great player.
Yeah, I think it would be. He swings and pops this one up right side, foul ground. Mitch Moreland over by the warning track. He's got some room. He makes the catch, and Andujar is out, and there's one gone. We celebrate the start of summer with the whole family at Fenway Park, July 9th through the 11th, when the Red Sox face the Texas Rangers. Family 4-packs are back, courtesy of our friends at Aramark. Fans can get 4 tickets, 4 Fenway Franks, and 4 fountain sodas for just $99. For tickets and more information, visit redsox.com/family 4-packs. Here's Brandon Drury. Drury swing and a miss at a change of pace.
Drury went back to the minors this year for the first time in 3 years because he was on the DL for a long time. He had a nerve issue in his neck and shoulder. It caused blurred vision for some reason.
And he looks at a slider down and in. Yeah, it was a difficult thing for him. Again, here's a guy who's accustomed to being in the big leagues, had been playing well at the big league level. But they had to send him down. He had 48 games in AAA this year. Pitch, a strike called at the knees.
And he's on the International League All-Star team.
Yeah, I think he'd give up the All-Star nod in AAA to be here.
Yes.
As everybody.
The meal money's better.
Everybody would.
So is the service time.
And the 1-2. And a strike called. A backdoor slider stood him up, froze him. That's strikeout number 3 for Sale, and there's 2 down quickly in the Yankee half of the second inning. Red Sox 6 runs on 5 hits. Yankees, no runs, 1 hit, and that 1 hit belongs to Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, the bad teams keep sinking. The Orioles' latest losing streak is at 7. They're now 23-59 as they gave up 5 in the 8th, losing to the Angels 6-2. The Tigers lost their 11th straight.
Sale's pitch is up and away to the right-handed hitting Austin Romine. Romine doing the bulk of the catching. Kyle Higashioka is here as the backup catcher right now. Gary Sanchez on the disabled list. And a strike call. The Yankees folks say that Sanchez is a long way off. It'll be after the All-Star break before he comes back.
He was hitting 190, but with power.
1-1 pitch, and that's inside. 2-1. Yeah, but it seemed like every hit he had was a home run. I mean, it's incredible to be a 190 hitter and be so productive.
14 homers, 41 RBIs, 190.
2-1 delivery. And Romine fouls it back for strike 2, 2-2. Right-handed batters hitting just 186 against Chris Sale. Lefties 190 coming into the game. He's not given up a home run to a left-hander this year. He's given up 10 to right-handers, but his overall batting average against 187. That's 4th best in baseball. And the pitch downstairs for a ball. Count is full, 3-2. 2 down, base is empty. Red Sox will have Bogaerts, Devers, and Nunez due up in the 3rd inning. Glad you're with us here from the Bronx on a Saturday night. 3-2 pitch outside. He walked him. So Sale walks the number 8 hitter. And this will bring up a left-handed batter in Brett Gardner.
How about this? Cincinnati relief pitcher Michael Lorenzen hit a grand slam as a pinch hitter.
Yes.
The 2nd grand slam by a Reds pitcher this week, and it helped them to a 12-3 win over the Brewers.
Incredible.
DeSclafani had a grand slam against the Cubs.
Anthony DeSclafani. They're just making a case that they don't want the DH in the National League.
Eric Kratz, Milwaukee catcher, finished up on the mound.
Strike call to Gardner. Yeah, Kratz will do that. He'll pitch. He's been used a number of times as an emergency pitcher.
Went to the Red Sox for a day. Made a trip, never got into a game. The life of a backup catcher.
0-1 to Gardner. Leon sets up outside. That's where the pitch goes, and it's 1-1.
100 miles an hour there. Kratz gave up 2 runs.
So it did a number on his career ERA, I guess. Ball and a strike to Brett Gardner. 1 on and 2 out. Red Sox up 6-0 in the 2nd inning. Sale firing home. And Gardner fouls it back to the screen. He's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've seen the velocity really notch up out of the left hand of Chris Sale in recent starts.
Some extra rest. And they found a little flaw in his delivery they corrected.
Plus the eventual ramping up of things. His spring training started a little differently. They handled him differently. They tried to steal an inning here and there, as they might tonight, depending on what the score ends up being. The pitch in the dirt gets away from Sandy Leon, and down to second base goes Romine. It'll be a wild pitch. But you'd think that Alex Cora, if the Red Sox at some point get late enough in this game and they have a commanding lead, but they'll try to get him out early to conserve his innings. He's somewhere, I believe, in the 11 to 12 inning range, fewer of where he was at this time last year. They want to keep him fresh for September and October. Have him pitching his best then. Where traditionally he's pitched so hard at the beginning of the season, he has worn down at the end of the year. 2-2 from Sale to Gardner. Strike 3 called. Got him on the outside corner with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. 4 strikeouts in the game for Sale. For the Yankees, no runs, no hits, 1 left. We'll head to the 3rd in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Announcing the New England Edition F-150, a special edition of Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year with EcoBoost power, 20-inch machined aluminum wheels, Sync 3, and much more. Only from Ford, New England's #1 selling trucks. Now, get a special introductory lease on the New England Edition F-150 STX. Built Ford tough and the official truck of the Boston Red Sox. Sales claim based on Ford F-Series 2017 calendar year sales.
Charlie Moore here with some exciting news. Aubuchon and I are teaming up to bring you the Mad Fisherman Sweepstakes. Hey, this is your chance to hang out with me and win some really great prizes, too. Now, through July 15th, stop by your local Aubuchon hardware store and look for the Mad Fisherman Sweepstakes display for your chance to win one of 3 great prizes, including a chance to meet me in person. Aubuchon Hardware, hey, we'll fix you right up.
Attention shoppers! The Star Market digital coupon program, My Mix, is now called Just For You, and is exactly as it sounds, featuring personalized deals and rewards that are just for you. As a member of the Star Market Just For You digital rewards program, you can now earn rewards and save on your grocery purchases. Plus, continue to save on your gas purchases at participating Sunoco stations. Not signed up? It's simple. Just download the Star Market mobile app or sign up at starmarket.com. Other restrictions and exclusions apply. See complete details at starmarket.com/rewards.
Lou Maloney here. Fuel your summer with Gulf Pay, Gulf Oil's free mobile app that helps you save money and get you back on the road faster. Simply find the nearest Gulf station, pay with your mobile phone. Offers on fuel and the products you love. Download Gulf Pay to start saving today.
Ordway, Merloni, and Fourier. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WEEI.
Third inning, Red Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing. Sonny Gray will face Xander Bogaerts to start off the inning. And with the call, here's Joe.
All right, thank you very much, Tim. Red Sox at 4 in the first, 2 in the second. Sonny Gray back out there. He's given up some rockets. The outs have been very loud. Here's Bogaerts, who ripped the first pitch single into right field and loaded the bases in the first inning. With 2 down, Carlos Fabulous wisely held JD at third base, and then the next batter, Rafael Devers, hit the grand slam. Gray has already thrown 61 pitches. And he drills a strike in there. 92-mile-an-hour fastball. A little cut to it. Yankee Stadium filled to the rafters here. Gray delivers. Swing, ground ball, left side. Diving stab by Gregorius, but no play. Just gets into a seated position and backhands the flip to his third baseman. Infield hit for Xander. Stopping it didn't make any difference. He had no play. And here's Raffy. He hit a 1-2 pitch the other way down the left field line, fair by maybe 15 feet. And it ended up in the first row of the seats out of the reach of the leaping Brett Gardner for his second grand slam this season. Sonny Gray works. And a foul off the catcher's mask goes to the backstop. Strike 1.
He's the first Red Sox player to hit a first-inning grand slam since Clyde Vollmer, July 7th, 1951. He's also the youngest member of the Red Sox, or youngest member of the Red Sox or Yankees to hit a grand slam in this series. He's now ahead of Ted Williams and Joe DiMaggio.
And he swings it, lines a base hit over the leaping third baseman into left field. Hit so hard that Xander stopped at second base. He's the first to hit a grand slam in the first inning against the Yankees, that is, right?
That's right, right.
Clyde Vollmer, the great stretch in 1951. Incredible stretch of hitting. And now a catcher visit, and the bullpen busy again. Adam Warren loosening.
We told you the Red Sox have 7 grand slams this year. Bogaerts with 2, now Devers with 2. They've hit 3 against the Yankees. They're tied for the most in a single season. 1959 and 2013 they did it. Mookie Betts had one April 10th, J.D. Martinez April 11th, and Devers tonight.
And here's Eddie Nunez, rounded out 5-3 his first time up. 6-0 Red Sox, nobody out, 2 men on. They've had 7 hits. The pitch, and he takes low and away, ball 1. Sonny Gray pitching in the shirt sleeves. It's quite obvious he does not like to face the Red Sox. He entered with a 1-5 career record against Boston. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul behind the plate. That'll be in the seats. You wonder if in the future series this year that they will arrange their rotation so that he does not pitch against Boston.
You know, we thought that with Chris Archer of the Rays, with the terrible outings he had.
2-12.
Terrible results. They kept on running him out there, and, you know, law of averages took over. They eventually won one, then he won another, but still has not had good success against Boston.
1-1 pitch, and is a bounding ball toward the middle, grabbed by the shortstop, flipped to second for a force, and that's it. For a moment it looked like I might get through it. The ball stayed down. It probably would have gone into center field, but it took a nice easy hop right to Gregorius, who flipped to second for the force. No chance for two, and that will do it for Sonny Gray as Aaron Boone heads for the mound. Fans happy to see him go, and he will hear a crescendo of boos. That's harsh.
Well, they have a tendency in New York to let you know how they feel, don't they?
Stanton heard it early this year, and then we're told they got tired of booing him, so they stopped.
They got bored of it.
Yeah. So, Adam Warren coming on with runners at first and third. And this pitching replacement brought to you by Window World of Boston, the official replacement windows of our Boston Red Sox. Save big on your energy bills by visiting windowworldofboston.com today on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, New Englanders know trucks. That's why they've made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in New England. And now your New England Ford dealers are offering one-of-a-kind deals, including up to $11,000 total savings on F-150. And if you've ever served in the military or are a first responder, you'll get an additional $750 in appreciation cash. For details, log on to buyfordnow.com or call 877-FORD-002. Sales claim based on F-Series 2017 calendar year sales.
This is Joe Castiglione. When your windshield needs to be repaired or replaced, trust your hometown team, Safe Flight Auto Glass, the largest and most advanced auto glass company in New England, with over 350 mobile glass shops and locations to get the job done fast, no matter where you are. And Safe Flight handles all the paperwork with every insurance carrier. That's why choosing Safe Flight is a home run. Schedule service today at 800-800-2727 or safelight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
You know how some people just seem destined for greatness? Take the story of Dustin. As a child, he was obsessed with being a professional baseball player, played constantly, watched all the games, could tell you every stat. But around age 42, Dustin realized he was not one of those people destined for greatness. Never was a strong hitter, that Dustin. However, he did save a bunch of money on car insurance by switching to Geico, proud partner of Major League Baseball. Now that was some greatness Dustin was destined for.
Runners at first and third, one out, 6-0 Red Sox. In the third inning, as Sonny Gray goes just 2 in the third innings. So far, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 big walks, both scored, and no strikeouts. And here's Adam Warren, the veteran right-hander. He's been on the DL a good portion of this year. Second stint with the Yankees, the University of North Carolina. And here's Sandy Leon, who started the 2-run second inning by ripping a double down the right field line. Sander at third, Nunez at first. 1 out, overshift on. And the pitch, Sandy takes a strike from Warren. Overall, Adam Warren 0-1 with a 1.56 ERA in 16 games. Now, the shortstop moves just to the left of second base and deep. That's Gregorius. And the pitch to Sandy. He takes a little bit low.
Sandy with a great opportunity to drive in a run. If he does, it'll be a career best streak of 5 straight games driving in a run.
Warren went to the Cubs, came back to the Yankees in another trade. One time he was a starter. Most relievers were. The pitch, swing and a pop-up right center field, not too deep. Bogarts is tagging. Judge comes on to make the catch. Here he comes in the throw to the plate, and he slides and he's out. Surprised he went. Judge cut in front of Hicks. Both have great arms. Hicks even stronger, and he throws him out. The ball was not very deep at all. I might force a mistake there. Now the Red Sox looking to see if it should be reviewed as Bogaerts went sliding in and reached with his hand. And the umpire, Ronora, gave a long look and called him out.
He was tagged on his right ankle before he got his hand to the plate.
So that'll be a double play, 9-2. And after 2.5, 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
18% off is a great deal, but 18% on one of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road? That's truly incredible. Now at your New England Chevy dealer, get 18% of MSRP cash back on a Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT when you finance with GM Financial. That's around $9,000 cash back. Or current qualified GM lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Silverado 1500 Double Cab LT All-Star for only around $199 a month for 24 months with just $3,679 due at signing. That's just $199 a month for a well-equipped Silverado with 4-wheel drive, a powerful yet efficient V8, 4G LTE Wi-Fi, and more. Or need a mid-size truck? Check out Chevy Colorado, where current qualified competitive lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Colorado Custom Crew Cab for around $259 a month for 24 months with just $2,179 due at signing. Hurry in for exceptional offers on a full lineup of exceptional trucks. Now at your New England Chevy dealer. No security deposit required. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees extra. Your payments may vary. Call 888-59-CHEVY for vehicle and offer details.
Every Sox fan knows that stats are king when it comes to talking baseball. The JBL Link voice-activated line of smart speakers come equipped with the Google Assistant, so you can solve almost any argument with a simple, "Hey, Google." But the JBL Link is more than just a personal assistant. It's the only smart speaker with legendary JBL sound. So whether it's getting hyped before the game or celebrating a big win, your music will always be big, bold, and immersive. Shop the JBL Link now on JBL.com. JBL, the official sound of the Boston Red Sox. Hey, New England baseball fans, could you use a home run from your health insurance plan? Consider Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, an award-winning local not-for-profit company that's been guiding communities across New England to better health and wellness for over 50 years. Learn more at harvardpilgrim.org.
This is Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Hey, now through Thursday, a staple of summertime in New England, fresh lobsters up to 1 1/4 pound on sale for only $5.99 a pound. Limit 4 lobsters per customer only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Double play went 9-2. Judge threw it to home plate on the fly from shallow right center. Bit surprising that Xander was sent, but Red Sox trying to force a mistake here. Fairly close play at home. It was a very high throw, and Roman had to reach up to grab it. But he did get the tag on Bogaerts. So here we go to the bottom of the third. Here's Hicks. He takes a strike. He was hit the ankle with a pitch in the bottom of the first inning. Today's Red Sox code word of the game is pesky, as in Johnny. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today to claim your points. Chris delivers, and a swinging strike. Took something off the breaking ball there. 6-0 Red Sox, last of the third. Yankees have left 3 men. Chris has thrown 38 pitches. He is fan 4, walk 1, hit 1. Allow 1 hit. There it is. And a foul, bouncing back toward the screen. Got a weak one-hand wave. Hicks playing in center field every day. Minnesota Twins rushed Hicks to the majors out of Double-A, and it really hurt him in terms of his hitting. He went back and forth to the minor leagues, but seems to have found a home here. Here's the 0-2, and he swings and drives one to deep center. Jackie going back, still going back, turns by the bullpen, jumps. He made the catch. What a play! JBJ does it again. Right up against the bullpen fence to the left of the 385-foot marker. He is just unbelievable. Jackie Bradley with another gem.
Unbelievable, just one of the adjectives you can use to describe Jackie Bradley Jr., and this is right up there with one of his best.
Ooh, it wouldn't have been a home run.
But he peeled it off the top of the wall and makes a very, very long out. Otherwise, that ball's probably a double if it bounces off the wall and gets past JBJ. But boy, Can he really play the outfield? This guy roams the grass better than anybody right now.
And he made a catch. You didn't know he was going to get it. You usually can tell as Judge swings and misses because he has that little gallop at the end. But this one, I don't think he was sure of it. But he went running back there as quickly as he could. And fence is about 10 feet high, and he went up to grab it. Judge takes a little inside.
And Hicks is probably thinking, I'm the only guy who's supposed to make that play at Yankee Stadium, but Jackie can make him anywhere.
Hicks is good, but not in the same class as Jackie. Ball strike. Judge fanned his first time up. Nobody's in Jackie's class, really. He doesn't leave his feet. He went up, leaped, grabbed it, and then sort of sat on the padded fence out there for a moment to collect his breath. Here's the pitch. And he waves at a slider, and down he goes swinging. Aaron Judge fanning for the 108th time this year. 5 punch-outs for Chris.
And this is really what you love to see out of Sale. He's been pitching so well lately. He gets a big play from Jackie, comes back, whiffs Judge, gets that second out. Now he'll face Stanton again, but so far so good. Everything has been in order for Chris Sale.
It's really hard to rank Jackie's catches. Stanton swings and misses. He lined a single his first time up. They're only hit. It's like, what's the most beautiful painting you ever saw? You know, it's probably the most recent. In there for a strike. But would you like to see back-to-back highlight catches?
Yeah, I mean,
on video.
Last year I asked him what his best one was right after he robbed Judge at Fenway Park.
There's a drive deep down the left field line, but foul as he pulled an outside pitch.
And he told me one that I didn't expect. It was Tyler Flowers of the White Sox in 2015. He made a catch coming in, diving toward the infield, and robbed him of a hit. I said, really, that was your best one? Considering he had robbed Judge of a homer, he had robbed one of the Oakland A's of a homer, on a West Coast trip. I mean, he had made so many great catches, and that was the one. I'm going to ask him again. He might have an update for us.
I think it's changed. 0-2 is a line drive right to Bogaerts. He grabs it head high for the out. That was just taking off. But again, how can you rank them? Because they're all so spectacular and they're all different. Anyway, after 3, it's 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
It's lobster time at D'Angelo. Try their 100% real lobster on a grilled hot dog roll starting at just $10.99. Stop by your local D'Angelo today to pick up a delicious lobster roll for lunchtime, game time, or anytime. Prices may vary.
New England Honda dealers present Tips for Life Around Here. Summer's perfect for hitting a coastal lobster shack in your sporty Civic and completely ignoring the fact that you're eating a giant boiled bug sandwich. Visit HondaDealersOfNewEngland.com. Around here, we Honda.
Now at Cumberland Farms, when you pay using SmartPay at the pump or in-store, you'll be entered for a chance to win a year of free gas. Plus, you'll save 10 cents a gallon every day. Trust me, I have an accent.
No purchase necessary. See full rules at CumberlandFarms.com/summer of SmartPay for how to enter without making a purchase and complete details. Now that an icy hyperfreeze is just 69 cents any size at Cumberland Farms, you're bound to discover a new mix of flavors, like Sour Apple Shock with Sucker Punch and Pinkosaurus. Bam! You just made a Sour Suckosaurus! Limited time only. Does not include fountain soft drinks, plus applicable tax.
Finding the best healthcare solution for your mom and dad can be a very sensitive and important decision. River Spring Health, featuring the Hebrew Home at Riverdale, can provide your loved ones with the most comprehensive, innovative, and compassionate senior healthcare services. To find out how to get the best healthcare solutions for your parents, call 800-56-SENIOR. The care counselors at River Spring Health are devoted to helping older adults and their families live forward. Call 800-56-SENIOR or visit riverspringhealth.org.
Hi fans, Tim Neverett here, thanks to New England Fat Loss. Because New England Fat Loss has you eating only real food, you make smart choices wherever you are. Perfect for busy travelers like me. Need to lose weight safely and quickly? Swing on to NewEnglandFatLoss.com.
This is 93.7 WEEI.
This broadcast authorized under broadcasting rights granted by the Boston Red Sox. WEEI strictly for the entertainment of a listening audience. Any broadcast, rebroadcast, or other use of the accounts or descriptions of this game without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox is strictly prohibited. And wouldn't you know, the guy that made the spectacular catch leads off the inning. That happens about 1 out of 9.
Yeah, it's funny how it works out.
JBJ lined a bullet to left. Caught by Gardner and just took extra bases away from Aaron Hicks. Takes a curve for a strike from Adam Warren, the burly right-hander out of University of North Carolina. He delivers 0-1, and Jackie takes it inside. Brian Onora from Youngstown, Ohio, the home plate umpire. Now the Red Sox with a 6-0 lead as they hammer Sonny Gray once again. 1-1. Swing. There's a high drive to left field. Sending Gardner back. It's turned around, but he finds it. And in front of the track, he makes the catch, 1 down. Do you think Sonny Gray's afraid to challenge the Red Sox hitters?
You know, it seems that way, and it seems that when he does, he gets hammered. And consider this, Joe. He's got the highest ERA of a Yankee pitcher in Yankee Stadium history. In 13 starts, he has an ERA of 7.10 here.
Wow.
I mean, of a regular starter. It's incredible. You know, he was so good with Oakland. He's come over here, and he's had good games, and he's been pitching better lately. But the Red Sox set him back quite a ways tonight.
Mookie takes a slider low.
I mean, his ERA jumped from 4.93 up to 5.44. Not quite a full run, but that's a big jump at this stage of the game when you're talking about your 16th start.
Mookie flied to right, walked and scored. Warren, the 31 in August, delivers home. And it gets a strike in there. Last year, 46 games, he was 3-2 with a 2.35 ERA. DL twice last year, once this year. Spent 16 with the Cubs, and then came back to the Yankees before the postseason. That one's low. Two balls and a strike, so he didn't get to experience the Cubs World Championship. He came back with Gleyber Torres in the Chapman trade. That's outside. For Warren in 2013, giving up a walk-off home run to Mike Napoli at Fenway Park on a Sunday night game. 3-1 to Mookie. Overshift in the infield. And he swings and rips one through that shift into left center, a base hit. He hit it so hard he found the slight opening between Torres and Gregorius. Didi took a dive for it but couldn't get it. It's the first hit off Warren, 1 on, 1 out. 8 hits for the Red Sox, and now Benny. Andrew is grounded out 4-3 and lined to single to right that drove in a run.
Yeah, we were having some discussion on the ride home last night, Joe, about the playoff format. And when you look at these two teams, one of them is going to win the division, one isn't. But both of them more than likely will have over 100 wins. And one of them,
outside,
will be forced into a one-game playoff.
Probably against the Paxton of Seattle. Who
was rocked by both the Yankees and Red Sox last time he's faced either one of them. But is there a way to...
Penny takes a strike.
Is there a way to adjust the playoff format? Does it need to be adjusted?
Well, you could have the teams with the 4th and 5th best records play one another instead of the teams with the most wins,
but
just because they're in the same division.
You know, though, if one of these two teams is one and done, there's going to be a lot of noise coming from one of the respective markets.
And there probably will be a change, and a large reason is the throw goes to first when it dies back safely because of the people involved. It's not Seattle, it's not the Angels, it's the Red Sox and Yankees.
Red Sox and Yankees. But you know, it is the format. It is the way it is. You got to win the game. That one game.
You know, this could be the only race in the American League the rest of the season.
Could be.
Here's the 1-1. Runner goes, and it's foul off his foot in the batter's box. That stung. I mean, Cleveland's going to run away. Yeah. They have an 8-game lead, even though they lost today in the Central. That's a given. Houston, 2.5 in front of Seattle, but they'll pull away. And Seattle is so far ahead of the next wild card contender that it's hard to see them challenged. Right. So we can almost say everything's decided who goes to postseason in the American League here on June 30th, except for the Red Sox and Yankees, which will win the division, which will be the wild card.
See, and I don't see them changing the playoff format until they expand again, which is being talked about.
1-2. Lash foul, third base side into the mezzanine level.
We've heard Commissioner Rob Manfred talk on several occasions. I've spoken to him about it myself, about expansion in the future, and they want to add 2 more teams. They want to do it. They're not going to do it yet. They need to wait and see what the stadium situations are with Oakland and Tampa Bay, but once those are squared away, then I think a priority subject is going to be expansion. And when you go to 32 teams, then you could be looking at some radical realignment and major changes in the postseason.
1-2 pitch to Benny. And he swings and misses. Oh, he expanded the strike zone there. He chased the fastball away. 2 down for J.D., who singled up the middle, beat out an infield hit, which was pivotal because the Red Sox went on to score 4 runs. That started the rally. Then he hit a sac fly to deep right. 4th inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. The easy way to donate your car. Your car can be picked up tomorrow if you donate today. Go to carsforkids.com. 1-877 for Kids. So 1 on, 2 out. 6-0 Red Sox in the 4th. I feel very deep. All kinds of room down the left field line. Another throw to first, and Benny dives back, or Mookie rather, with a hand tag. He's wearing that oven mitt. All 6 runs charged to Sonny Gray. That hit broken 0 for 9 in the first inning. The pitch is swung on foul, first base side out of play. John Ryder has a Sunoco post-game show for high-quality fuel your engine deserves. Fill up with Sunoco Ultra Tech today. Sunoco, proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network. Ornstone 17 pitches with 66 pitches for Gray and 2 1/3.
And 36 in the first inning alone.
Mookie with a decent lead again. The pitch up and in. 92 from Warren. Red Sox take on the Nationals on Monday. They're playing at Philly. They hit 7 home runs last night in a 17-7 win over the Phils.
Nationals are good, and I still think they're going to win that Eastern Division. I do. I think they're good enough to do that and win it by a bunch.
Here's the 1-1. And he checks on a pitch away. And he went, says the first base umpire. That's surprising. Delayed call. So it's 1-2. Well, Strasburg's on the DL. And we haven't seen the pitching rotation yet. Tonight they're starting Jeremy Hellickson, the former Tampa Bay Ray, against the Phillies. And Phils lead 3-2 in the 7th at Citizens Bank Park. Warren with a 1-2 pitch. Long set. Here it is. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out. Mookie at first. 6-0 Red Sox in the 4th. On a very warm night, 90 at game time. Even warmer tomorrow, but we do start an hour later tomorrow with Sunday Night Baseball. Hicks ever so deep in right center. And the 2-2. Up and in. He checked the swing. He's been trying to jam him. Prevent JD from taking advantage of that short porch in right. So Mookie will be going now. Drury, the first baseman, moves behind him. And the payoff pitch. Martinez tries to hold up and can, and a pitch inside. He went too far, and an inside fastball. It would have been ball 4. So you got 2 strikeouts on pitches out of the zone, and that retires the side after 3.5. 6-0 Red Sox in the Shaw Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
It's internet, but not just any internet. It's the fastest speeds that will blow you away internet. It's you've never gamed with speeds like this internet. It's all your teenagers streaming at once internet. It's Wi-Fi that lets you stream on any device throughout your home internet.
Even the laundry room?
Yep, even the laundry room. It's, wait, I can get fast speeds and up to 5 lines of talk and text included with this internet? Hello savings. It's internet and mobile from Xfinity. Internet that makes your life simple, easy, awesome.
Xfinity is America's best internet provider according to speedtest.net. And now you can save by adding Xfinity Mobile to your internet with up to 5 lines of unlimited nationwide talk and text included. All you pay for is data. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply.
Attention shoppers! The Star Market Digital Coupon Program, My Mix, is now called Just For You, and it's exactly as it sounds, featuring personalized deals and rewards that are just for you. As a member of the Star Market Just For You Digital Rewards Program, you can now earn rewards and save on your grocery purchases. Plus, continue to save on your gas purchases at participating Sunoco stations. Not signed up? It's simple. Just download the Star Market mobile app or sign up at starmarket.com. Other restrictions and exclusions apply. See complete details at starmarket.com/rewards.
New England Honda Dealers presents Tips for Life Around Here. Baseball's back in swing, so park your sporty CRV a good distance from the ballpark. There's a reason home runs are called dingers. Visit HondaDealersofNewEngland.com. Around here, we Honda.
The Drive Home with Dale and Keefe. Weekdays 2 to 6 on WEEI.
Bottom of the fourth at Yankee Stadium. Red Sox blanking New York 6-0. I'm John Ryder in our Boston studios with an Xfinity scoreboard update brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Rays over the Astros 5-2. Justin Verlander takes the loss. Tigers have now lost 11 in a row. Fall to the Blue Jays 4-3 on a Justin Smoke walk-off homer. And the Cubs outlast the Twins 14-9. Heat index at Wrigley today 107 degrees. Save you money on car insurance has been in Geico's wheelhouse for over 75 years. So after the game, get a quote at geico.com. Geico, so easy a caveman could do it. Now let's get you back to New York with the call. Here's Joe Castiglione.
All right, thank you, John. Call strike to Gleyber Torres, who struck out swinging at a high fastball in the first inning. Chris Sale delivers, and a backdoor slider stays outside. 1-1.
We also got a perfect game watch going on in L.A. between the Dodgers and Colorado. Rockies pitcher German Marquez is perfect through 6.
Strike called, high, tight fastball. 1-2.
Or heading to the bottom of the 6th, I should say. He's still perfect.
My friend Rich Gale spun a beauty last night, but the Dodgers didn't score when he was in. He gave up 1 run and got pinned with a loss. 3-1 Rockies. Foul to the right, out of play. So 1-2 to Torres.
I mean Rich Hill.
Rich Hill.
If Rich Gale was pitching,
Rich Gale. That would say Rich Gale.
That would be news, Joe.
Well, he does pitch in fantasy camp. Can still get it up there too. At
from Littleton, New Hampshire.
6'8".
Rich Gale.
Great guy. Lives down in Charleston now. Swinging a foul tip into the middle and a high fastball. Time warp, huh?
Because it was Rich Gale, I had to point it out to you.
Right. Well, they're both good friends. He'll be happy to hear he's remembered like that.
Yeah, he spun a beauty last night.
0-1. We'll be going to his old stomping rounds at the end of the trip. Kansas City, where Rich pitched so well. Before coming to the Red Sox. Gregorius lined to center his first time up, so Torres has been blown away twice. Half a dozen Ks, and that one misses ball 1. To Didi, who lined a bullet to center, caught by Jackie. Also has made a leaping catch against the fence. There's a little flare, pop right to the pitcher, caught by Sale for the out. He looked it right into the glove.
The basket catch.
Yeah. And he's got a big smile on his face. You don't see that very often. The weak little pop-up. Probably not more than 8 feet high. 2 down for Andujar, who fouled to the first baseman his first time up. Red Sox fans, time for a Drake's break. Score big when you rip open a Devil Dog, Ring Ding, or Yodel. Drake's a proud sponsor and partner of the Boston Red Sox. And a cutter misses inside, ball 1 to Andujar. 6-0 Red Sox. 4 in the first on the Devers grand slam. They added 2 more in the second. 1-0. Swing and a drive to center field. Jackie moving toward right center. Not very far. He makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning for Chris. His second straight. He's retired 7 in a row after 4. 6-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Some take the expected route.
Then there are those who choose to blaze a trail of their own in the 2018 Volvo XC60. Its genuine leather seats cradle the driver, while intuitive touchscreen controls put everything within reach. All in a meticulously crafted Scandinavian cabin that's accented with Nordic wood trim and a panoramic moonroof that comes standard. The 2018 Volvo XC60, our idea of luxury. Step inside it today, only at your local Volvo dealer.
People might tell you it's flip-flop season, or even beach season, but those people are sorely mistaken. It's grilling season, and it is not to be ignored. For 4 generations, KM has been crafting quality meats for you to serve from your grills, fry pans, and even Frank steamers. Your friends and your neighbors are just waiting for you to open your arms, your grill, and your front door to them. No, really, they're out there, and Todd brought potato salad. So pick up a pack or 10 of KM Franks at your grocer today. KM, together we grill.
What if people had a battery level icon, like on your phone? You'd see a lot of us in need of a recharge. Thank goodness there's 5-Hour Energy, because just one sugar-free vitamin-packed 5-hour energy shot can get you all the way back to 100% fast. And isn't life better at 100%? 5-Hour Energy. Get back to 100%. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com.
Hi fans, a Trim Tim Neverett here thanks to New England Fat Loss. Because New England Fat Loss has you eating only real food, you make smart choices wherever you are. Perfect for busy travelers like me. Need to lose weight safely and quickly? Swing on to NewEnglandFatLoss.com.
Kirk and Callahan, weekdays 5:30 a.m. to 10 on WEEI.
Red Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Sale cruising right now. He's given up just one hit. Giancarlo Stanton. And now Mitch Moreland will face Adam Warren to start things off here in the Red Sox 5th inning. Moreland 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Well, German Marquez, just as I said that he was pitching a perfect game, Joe, gave up a home run to the Dodgers' Kike Hernandez.
See, you jinx it. We know announcers can jinx things like that.
Always the announcer's fault. Always the pitch. It's in there for a strike.
I don't know where that tradition started. Ernie Harwell defied it.
It's one of the most ridiculous notions ever.
You got to tell the audience what's going on.
Yeah, you have to.
People come and go, tune in, tune out.
No balls and a strike, and the pitch to Moreland. And he'll take a strike. It's 0-2. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, if the no-hitter's going on, now the players on the bench in the dugout, they're not talking about it. That's the tradition. But you as a listener and as a fan, do you not want to know what's going on? Do you not want to be told that that's the story of the game? There's a swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout. So one gone here in the top of the 5th inning. It's our job to do that. We know. So we don't jinx it.
I mean, there's so many ways to say it without saying he's 1 out away from a no-hitter, but you've got to make it obvious.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, Vin Scully, one of the greatest broadcasters of all time, always would say that was one of the most ridiculous things ever. He would start talking about no-hitters in the 4th, 5th, before they even got to the 6th inning. Pitch to Xander Bogaerts, down and away, ball 1. Xander's 2 for 2. Xander was thrown out at the plate trying to score on a Sandy Leon shallow fly ball to right, and was thrown out. Remember doing a telecast a few years back, Joe. A pitcher actually from Conway, New Hampshire at the time. Left-hander Jeff Locke was pitching. He had no hits through 6. 1-0, and that's on the outside corner. And I was doing the telecast, and we came back from commercial, and the director panned across the line score, right? And it just showed 0, 0, 0, 0, and then 0 in the hit column, and he zoomed in. I hadn't said a word. I didn't say a single word. The first pitch went up the middle into center field. There goes the no-hitter. People got mad at me.
Silly.
Pitch outside, and it's 2-1. I never forget that. I couldn't believe the outrage of people at me. I didn't say a word. Of course, I'm not in charge of what they do in the TV truck, what they put on the air. You have nothing to do with it.
You didn't swing the bat either.
I didn't do that either. Or throw the pitch. 2-1. There's a ground ball to third. Up with it, Andujar straightens up, fires on to first base to get Bogaerts. 2 men out in the Red Sox fifth. Fifth inning brought to you by 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get back to 100%. Well, we're glad you're listening to us tonight, no matter where you happen to be. We do know that there are some TV viewers that on nights like this do tune into us, and we're happy you're with us. You can always let us know where you're listening from around New England, around the country, and the world at Tim Neverett on Twitter. Here is Devers. He had the big swing in the first inning, a grand slam. He's 2 for 2. Another solid base hit to the opposite field in the third inning. So a good night for Rafael Devers. Devers up to 244. And the 1-0. Swung on, fouled back. Already, that was the 99th pitch thrown to a Boston batter. Our contestant tonight, Rick Blair. He was the qualifier for the Cumberland Farms 99th pitch giveaway. And if the grand slam had been hit on the 99th pitch, swing and a miss, 1 and 2, Rick would have won $99,999. And if a home run was hit, he would have won $999. Better luck next time. We have had 2 $999 winners this year, though. Just 2 more than I know you can remember, Joe.
Right.
Come close many times to the grand slam. Getting around that 99th pitch, bases loaded.
Brock Holt had a chance that if he had known, he would have swung and hit it out.
Just as easy as that, right? 2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Rafael Devers. 2 outs, bases empty. And the pitch, ground ball up the middle, and it's past Didi Gregorius into center field for a base hit. Another 3-hit night for Rafael Devers. He's 3 for 3.
Another rocket off his bat.
Yeah, he's hitting the ball hard. Well, I always talk to you about this because it's absolutely true. You want to lose some weight, you want to feel great, you want to lose it fast. Easiest thing to do, log on to NewEnglandFatLoss.com. Eating only real food, nothing prepackaged. I mean, tonight I had baked cod, cucumbers tonight. Part of the meal I had some fruit. Perfect.
What about those brownies sitting in front of you?
Those are your grandsons, aren't they? Who's here? Thomas is here. I don't know. They're staring at me, but I'm not doing all that much with them.
Well, there were 3, now 1.5.
But you can have a brownie or 2 if you want. You just can't have them 5 days, 7 days a week. Nunez, a swing and a miss. So if you're a busy traveler like Joe and I are, if you like to dine out a lot, or you have to dine out a lot like I do, New England Fat Loss is for you. Again, it really works. Go to NewEnglandFatLoss.com. It's okay to have desserts on this thing, you know. It's pretty good. Swing and a miss, and Nunez chases one outside. He strikes out. No runs, a hit, a man left. And after 4.5 innings at Yankees Stadium, Chris Sale and the Red Sox with a 6-0 lead on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
We love social media, maybe even more than your aunt, who never stops commenting on your pictures from 3 years ago. But at KM, we still prefer our experiences to be firsthand. So we're lighting up the grill, firing up the good times, and social networking on the lawn for a change. Family crafted since 1909 in Chelsea, Mass., we've been bringing people together for 4 generations. So pick up a pack or 10 of KM Franks at your grocer today. KM, together we grill.
Catching a game in all 30 pro ballparks and walking away with a home run ball. Check. Whatever you're getting ready for, come into Supercuts. Supercuts stylists pay attention to every detail, so you get the haircut you want. And with our signature hot towel finish, you'll walk out feeling clean, sharp, and not just ready, but super ready. Supercuts. Save time by checking in with our mobile app or at supercuts.com.
You've hiked all day, climbing rocks, crossing over streams, and winding through dense pine. And then, through the clearing, you see the summit as the sun sets beyond the hills. And you think to yourself, wow, this must be one of life's perfect moments. Because I can get a sweet offer on the Mercedes-Benz I've wanted all summer at the summer event, like the 2018 GLC SUV. Hurry into the summer event today. Once it's over, you'll have plenty of time to hike, climb, and see all the beautiful things nature has to offer. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
The Shaw's and Star Market Basket Catch giveaway is your chance to win a VIP Boston baseball experience this summer. Just pick up 3 Coca-Cola items during your next shopping trip at Shaw's or Star Market, and you could get caught by the Basket Catch Prize Patrol Team. Official rules and details at shaws.com/basket catch giveaway.
Ordway, Merloni, and Fourier. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WEEI.
Back at Yankee Stadium, home half of the 5th inning. Brandon Drury, the first baseman, due up. The number 7 hitter face Austin Romine. And then Brett Gardner, so 7, 8, 9 against Chris Sale. Game 2 of this 3-game set tomorrow night. The only game in town. The Red Sox and Yankees have the national stage all to themselves. Rafael Devers, the big swing. He set the tone in the top of the 1st inning with a 2-out grand slam. Red Sox added on 2 more in the 2nd inning. And they have had at least 1 hit in each inning tonight. Chris Sale winds and fires to the right-handed hitter. It's good for a strike. Drury struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Sale coming off a 13 strikeout performance against Seattle, where he went 7 innings. Red Sox would win that game 5-0 at Fenway Park. There's strike 2 to Drury. 0-2. Sale will throw his 60th pitch next. Nothing and 2. And the pitch to Drury. Right-handed batter chases a slider. He had no business swinging at it. It was in the dirt. He strikes out on 3 pitches. He has gone down on strikes twice. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Stay connected during the biggest moments of every game with Xfinity Internet, delivering reliably fast speeds even during peak hours when everyone's online. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Austin Romine walked and was stranded in the 2nd inning.
Mookie has been mic'd by Fox TV tonight. When Jackie made that sensational catch, Mookie said, "You're a bad man."
I remember a story about David Ortiz saying the same exact thing about you, except he changed the words a little.
The words were a little bit different.
A little different.
Yes. He said it in jest.
0-1 pitch. Something maternal about it.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think of it, if you can imagine, folks.
With a big smile that only Poppy.
I'm excited to see David Ortiz managing the rookie team at the All-Star game. He and Torrey Hunter are going to be the managers for the Futures League game. The Futures game, not the Futures League, but the Futures game. There's a ground ball toward the middle. Backhanded behind the back by Nunez to his feet. Throws onto first to give Romine.
Lucky that didn't nail Chris Sale. A little scare there, but nice play by Nooney.
So 2 out quickly. Here's Brett Gardner. All right, we have province of Quebec checking in tonight, Joe. Australia listening. Northport, Florida.
Uh-oh. Chris Sale might have hurt himself.
Uh-oh is right. Here comes Masai Takahashi, one of the trainers, coming out to talk to Chris Sale.
He's saying no. He's saying.
And now Alex Cora coming out. And Alex with a bit of a smile. And Chris says, "I'm fine."
Yeah, but he said, "No, nothing wrong with me."
Okay, so there's no
Heart sunk for a moment.
Yeah.
He had to get out of the way of that and almost got him. It's a high fastball. Went right between his legs and he went down on his backside. I think he was holding his hip as he went down, so maybe that was the concern, but he said he's fine.
So Chris back at it, and he fires a strike in at 98 miles an hour to Brett Gardner. He struck out looking his first time up. The Red Sox have had 7 players who've come to the plate 3 times in the game. Strike 2 to Gardner. And this is just the 2nd time that Gardner, the 9-hitter for the Yankees, has been up. 2 outs, 0-2 the count to Brett Gardner. Bases empty for the Yankees. Red Sox with 9 hits, 3 more than they had last night. And the Yankees still with 1. The pitch, it's outside. Did he go? Check swing. And appeal to third. No, he didn't go. Let's pause for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
The home of Ordway, Merloni, and Fourier. Weekdays 10 to 2. Sports Radio 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1 Lawrence, Boston. A radio.com station.
1-2 the count. Here's the wind by Sale. He fires a slider down and away, taken by Gardner. That'll even the count at 2-2.
Gardner, the senior member of the Yankees. He came up to the big leagues 10 years ago today.
2-2 pitch. Swung on, chop foul. Antigonish, Nova Scotia checking in. You ever been there?
No. I don't think I've ever been in Nova Scotia. No, we have a lot of fans there.
Yeah, a lot of listeners to the Red Sox there.
New Brunswick.
Absolutely.
They have a station in St. Stephen, New Brunswick, Calais, Maine. Border town there. And the QDY, been with us for years.
And the 2-2. And Gardner grounds one slowly to the left side. One-handed by Devers. Fires to first. He got him. Terrific play by Rafael Devers to retire the side and end the fifth inning. 5-3 the putout. 1-2-3 for the third straight inning. Go the Yankees. 10 in a row set down by Chris Sale. On to the sixth in the Bronx. Red Sox 6, Yankees nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hurry in today for exceptional limited-time offers on versatile Chevy crossovers, delivering form, function, and flexibility. Now at your New England Chevy dealer. Current qualified competitive lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Equinox LT for around $199 a month. Now for 24 months, which is $2,469 due at signing. That's only $199 a month for an all-new Equinox with all-wheel drive, 4G LTE Wi-Fi, Team Driver technology, and more. Or check out the all-new Traverse, completely redesigned from the ground up, making every mile count, with seating for up to 8 and best-in-class max cargo space. Just announced, current qualified competitive lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on an all-new 2018 Traverse LS all-wheel drive for around $269 a month. Now for 36 months, which is $3,149 due at signing. Get in now for limited-time offers on a full lineup of remarkable crossovers at your New England Chevy dealer. No security deposit required. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees extra. Your payments may vary. Call 888-59-CHEVY for vehicle and offer details.
Hey baseball fans, whether you're headed to the ball game or just hitting the road, Sunoco Ultratech is high-quality, top-tier fuel that your engine deserves. It has the same detergent levels as the fuel Sunoco makes for NASCAR, helping your car run cleaner, longer, and more efficiently. Sunoco Ultratech is available to customers across all grades of gasoline at all Sunoco stations. So make us a stop along the way and fill up at your local Sunoco station today. Sunoco is a proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Kubota has Grand Slam deals on New England's best-selling tractors, including the BX 1880. Test drive one and decide today at Norfolk Power Equipment in Rentham and Carver, Massachusetts, along with Burrville, Rhode Island.
This is Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Top of the sixth inning, Red Sox 6 and the Yankees nothing. And Giovanni Gallegos is the new pitcher for New York. So Gallegos will take over for Adam Warren, who took over for Sonny Gray. Third pitcher used by Aaron Boone tonight. Well, Warren, he went 2 2/3 innings. And that's a third of an inning longer than the starter went tonight. 2 2/3 innings of 2-hit scoreless relief. Ended up striking out 4, so that's a pretty solid performance. Giovanni Gallegos now getting ready to attack Sandy Leon. He delivers a strike to him. Gallegos, no decisions. This is just one of his very few appearances, his third appearance. He's only gone 5 innings this year. Whereas number 61, the right-hander, delivers, and Sandy Leon fouls it away. Gallegos, tall right-hander. 3 infielders over to the right side with Gleyber Torres out in short right field. Gallegos stretching, kicking, and now the pitch. And Sandy lifts this one high in the air down the left side. It's slicing into the seats beyond the third base dugout. Gallegos was called back from AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre Monday. This is the third time he's been up and down with a big club this year. Appeared against the Phillies in Wednesday's loss. That was his second career appearance of the season. And Leon ready to go. Now the pitch. Gallegos delivers and Sandy fouls it back. Don't forget, post-game show, the Sunoco post-game show tonight with John Ryder. For high-quality fuel that your engine deserves, fill up with Sunoco Ultra Tech today. Sunoco, proud partner of the Red Sox radio network. Time called, but Gallegos didn't see it. Sandy was backing out of the left-hand batter's box and continued to move out of the way just in case that pitch was delivered. It's turned into a really nice night in the Bronx. The score helps, but certainly the temperature, 92 at game time, and it's really cooled off just right. Now Leon swings and misses. He strikes out. Well, there's one out in the sixth. There's an update on the All-Star ballot. The third one for the American League, and Mookie Betts still first among outfielders with over 2.3 million votes. J.D. Martinez first among designated hitters with nearly 1.7 million votes. Andrew Benintendi is sixth. He needs your help. Pitch to Jackie Bradley Jr. is high for a ball. And Mitch Moreland third among first basemen in the American League. But when you look at his numbers, this guy deserves a shot. 644,728 votes for Mitch Moreland. You can help. MLB.com. Pitch outside to Jackie, and it's 2-0. Hashtag vote Red Sox. But all the voting is done online. Mookie has started for the American League in each of the last two All-Star games. Started in right field 2 years ago, center field last year. Pitch to Jackie, and he belts one into right field, a base hit. And Jackie Bradley's 1 for 3. 1 on, 1 out, and here comes Mookie Betts, who will be representing the Red Sox for certain, you would think, in the Midsummer Classic. Red Sox after tomorrow night will get a little preview of Nationals Park. So they'll head over there for a 3-game series.
We've only played one series there, and that was 2009.
We were going to play there last year in the exhibition series right at the end of spring training, but right after the game of the Naval Academy, they're supposed to play the Nationals at Nats Park. The game got rained out. Strike call. I know you were doing something, and you got to the park real early that day.
Yes, and just in time for the postponement.
Well, it was good. I was taking the Metro, the subway, Washington's Metro over, and there's a stop you have to get off and change trains, and I was at that stop, and you called me and said, "Don't come over." And the pitch is outside for a ball.
Yes.
And I said, "Okay," and I went on the other side of the platform and went right back to the hotel. And I thanked you very much the whole time.
That's a great system, too.
It really is. But we'll be in D.C. for what seems like it's going to be about 2.5 days. Mookie hits one on the ground hard past third, foul.
And with the 11 o'clock game on Wednesday, and then a flight to Kansas City.
Day off in Kansas City on July 5th. 1-2 is the count, and now Gallegos ready to deliver to Betts. Breaking ball outside for a ball. Even count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mookie with a hit tonight and 2 at-bats. He has 3 plate appearances, though. He walked and scored in the second inning. There goes Jackie for second base. Pitch up high for a ball. Throw is high, and a hit for a slide. Beats the throw. A stolen base for Jackie Bradley Jr. He is 9 for 9 this year.
Now the running Red Sox at it again.
Second stolen base tonight. Andrew Benintendi had one earlier in the game. It was back in the second inning.
So they lead the majors in stolen base success ratio. They're now 64 for 77.
Pitch from Gallegos, outside, ball 4. Mookie took a good long look at that one, but he's trotting down to first base again. So after he went 2 for 4 last night with a double and a run scored, he is 1 for 2 tonight with 2 walks. He's been on base 3 times. So now runners at first and second and 1 out for Andrew Benintendi, who hopes to continue to have a big series here in New York. He's done so well here so far early in his career.
83.1% success ratio. Best in baseball. And second in the American League in total steals.
Long way from the Red Sox. The Red Sox were really not a running team for a long time. They try to be a home run team. Swing and a miss. They are a home run team this year and a running team.
I remember years in the 80s when they actually were caught more often than they stole. They were under 500 in stolen base percentage with very few stolen bases, last in the league. Mostly missed hit and runs.
First and second, 1 out. 6-0 Red Sox. 10 hits for Boston. And Benintendi fouls it off to the left. It's 0-2. Did you ever sit up there, Joe, in the booth and say, why'd you do that? Why are you doing that again? And they were thrown out so many times.
Well, they didn't try it that often, but mostly because somebody swung and missed and was supposed to be a hit and run. Stay out of double plays. You got to strike him out, throw him out double play.
That's another way to get one. So it's 0-2 to Benintendi. He waits. Gallegos throws one high, and it's 1-2.
But in those days, other than Jerry Remy, there weren't many stolen base threats. And Ellis Burks came along. He had 20 as a rookie. But he didn't have a lot of company. It's very hard to be the only guy, the Lone Ranger, the only guy that could steal on a club. You need some support from others.
1-2 to Benny. He swings and misses. Chased a high fastball at 96. That's the second strike. Out for Giovanni Gallegos. 2 men out.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. The Red Sox are more athletic in terms of their lineup than the Yankees are. There's another catcher visit.
So now coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez had a real unsure looking swing in the 4th inning, and that's something you don't normally see out of J.D.
Working him inside consistently.
And they work him inside again, but it's high for ball 1. Martinez 1 for 2 tonight. He's got a sacrifice fly and a run batted in. 65 RBIs. Ready for the 1-0 pitch. Here's JD. 2 on, 2 out. Gallegos just barely clips the outside corner for a strike at 94. One ball, 1 strike. And Alex Cora today telling me that Brian Johnson will get another start. He'll stay in the rotation against the Nationals. And he'll get to swing the bat against them too. Something he likes doing. Hopefully he connects. 1-1 pitch. Swung on and a base hit to right field. Jackie Bradley Jr. on his horse. He rounds third. He's on his way to the plate. He scores. It's 7-0 Boston. Another run batted in for JD. 66 to lead the majors. Bradley comes in. Mookie Betts first to third on the play, and JD at first. His second hit of the ball game. He's 2 for 3.
They tried to get that one in on him, but left it too far over the plate. JD with a nice inside-out swing. Goes opposite field again.
Mitch Moreland trying to get something going. Does not have a hit, but he did contribute, walking in the first and scoring on Devers' grand slam. Red Sox in a rout so far tonight, and Mitch hits one high to left field, but it'll be playable for Brett Gardner. A few steps over to the line. He reaches up, makes the catch. Side retired, but the Red Sox played another one on 2 hits. They leave 2, and after 5.5, it's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
It's internet, but not just any internet. It's the fastest speeds that will blow you away, internet. It's you've never gamed with speeds like this, internet. It's all your teenagers streaming at once, internet. It's Wi-Fi that lets you stream on any device throughout your home, internet.
Even the laundry room?
Yep, even the laundry room. It's, wait, I can get fast speeds and up to 5 lines of talk and text included with this internet? Hello, savings. It's internet and mobile from Xfinity. Internet that makes your life simple, easy, awesome.
Xfinity is America's best internet provider according to speedtest.net. And now you can save by adding Xfinity Mobile to your internet with up to 5 lines of unlimited nationwide talk and text included. All you pay for is data. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply.
Catching a game in all 30 pro ballparks and walking away with a home run ball. Check. Whatever you're getting ready for, come into Supercuts. Supercut stylists pay attention to every detail, so you get the haircut you want. And with our signature hot towel finish, you'll walk out feeling clean, sharp, and not just ready, but super ready. Supercuts. Save time by checking in with our mobile app or at supercuts.com.
New England Honda dealers present Tips for Life Around Here. Summer's perfect for hitting a coastal lobster shack in your sporty Civic and completely ignoring the fact that you're eating a giant boiled bug sandwich. Visit HondaDealersOfNewEngland.com. Around here, we Honda.
This is 93.7 WEEI.
Well, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox 7 runs on 11 hits. Chris Sale having himself another night as he has given up just 1 base hit, and that was to Giancarlo Stanton in the 1st inning. And he'll face the top of the order here for the Yankees. Hicks, Judge, and Stanton again. Sale has found a groove, and we've seen him really pick up the velocity too. 100 miles an hour a few times tonight. 5 innings for Sale, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. And now getting set to face Hicks, the switch hitting center fielder. He takes a strike, batting right-handed. Now through Thursday, stock up on soda for your summertime barbecues with 12 packs of Coca-Cola on sale at 5 for $10 when you buy 5. Limit 5 12-packs per customer, only at Shaw's and Star Market, official supermarket of the Boston Red Sox radio network. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hicks. Chris gets the sign from Sandy Leon. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A pitch that was just off the plate outside. Looked like he tried to slide her, and Hicks expanded his strike zone, went after it, and did not connect. Boy, tomorrow night should be a doozy. David Price against Luis Severino. 1-2. And a slider down low. They want an appeal on a check swing. Brian O'Nora, the home plate umpire, points out to the first base umpire, Fielding Culbreth. He says, nope, he didn't go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leon signed down. And now the pitch. Trying to, little sinker inside, looked like. That'll fill the count at 3-2. Nobody on, nobody out for the Yankees. Yankees have barely had a threat. They had 2 men on in the 1st inning. Hicks was hit by a pitch. And then Hicks flied out in the 3rd inning deep to center field, right off the top of the center field wall. Jackie Bradley Jr. picked it right off the top of the wall, made a great play. Another one in a long line of great plays for Jackie Bradley Jr. Foul ball by Hicks. Count stays 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Sale readies himself on top of the hill. Now gets the sign, turns, and snaps one home. It's fouled off to the right, and out of play. League leaders brought to you by Massachusetts General Hospital Cancer Center. Starting the day, Mookie Betts was just a point behind Jose Altuve for the league lead in hitting. Altuve and the Astros lost today. Betts 339. Altuve was 340. And then Gene Segura of Seattle was 338. So a close race for the top 3 spots in batting in the American League. Payoff pitch. And Hicks fouls it off again to the right. JD Martinez with 2 RBIs tonight, now has 66. Second in the American League is Mitch Haniger of Seattle with 61. A highly sought after Manny Machado of Baltimore with 56. Jed Lowry of Oakland with 56. Lowry's having a good season again. Next pitch for Sale will be his 78th. 3-2, fouled back.
This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat.
JD Martinez with 100 and how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. So 198 total bases. Next closest, Mike Trout with 186. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He pulled the string on that pitch at 78 miles an hour. That's strikeout number 8. He gets Hicks to go down swinging. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Hospital Cancer Center. Every day amazing. Visit massgeneral.org/everydayamazing. One out. Here's Aaron Judge. He has been a strikeout victim twice. Tall right-handed hitter, takes low and in, ball 1. And the 1-0 quickly. Outside corner, good for a called strike. Backdoor slider. Came in over the plate. He's got the good slider tonight again, Joe.
He really does, and he's changed speeds on it beautifully. One pitch up high. Sandy had to jump out of the crouch to make the catch. Purcell working rapidly as he always does. We are in the bottom of the 6th, though. Yankees have had to use 3 different pitchers. And Judge fouls it back now. It's strike 2, 2-2. 99 miles an hour on the gun for Sale. I mean, he is just firing BBs in there tonight. He's probably had, I would say, Joe, his highest average velocity in any start. Yeah, I think so. He's at triple digits, consistently 98 to 99. Two pitch, and it's high, and the count goes full. 3-2 to Aaron Judge. Judge has been terrific for the Yankees this year. 21 home runs. As he looks out at Sale. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Flipped a breaking ball in there, and he got him. And Judge goes down on strikes for the 3rd time against Chris Sale. 2 men out for the Yankees, and here's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 1 for 2. Just a reminder that the Red Sox team store features thousands of Sox items, including exclusive game used and Citgo merchandise. The only official Red Sox store is directly across from historic Fenway Park. Pitch outside to Stanton, about knee high. Chris has that unique delivery from the left side. And gets into his motion again, and Stanton waves at a pitch and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 now on the way, and Stanton swings and misses again. And Chris is really piling up the swings and misses here in this ball game.
Here is the pitch now to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Thanks for coming. Wow. What an inning for Chris Sale. As he punches out all three, strikes out the side. And Chris Sale with a tremendous effort. 10 strikeouts for Sale. He's done it again. This is the 7th time this season he's had a 10 strikeout game. It's his 60th of his career. We'll go to the 7th when we return. Red Sox 7, Yankees nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
New England Honda dealers present Tips for Life Around Here. When you're on the go, you can listen to every inning of every game in the comfort of your award-winning CR-V. And what better way to celebrate a victory than by using the available hands-free Bluetooth calling to get in touch with that dear old friend from New York and throw salt on that fresh wound. Get a great deal on the Honda you've always wanted. Visit HondaDealersOfNewEngland.com for great offers. Around here, we Honda.
Hi folks, this is Gerard Moynihan of Moynihan Lumber. If you're thinking of replacing the windows in your home, you should look at the Anderson Woodwright double hung insert window, which comes with rich wood interiors in oak, pine, or maple. Quite simply, Anderson is the most trusted window in America. That's why we've been selling them for 57 years. Please see the Anderson Woodwright windows on display at any of our 3 locations in North Reading, Beverly, and Plastown, New Hampshire, or at MoynihanLumber.com.
Moynihan Lumber, we measure up.
Moxie Soda, known for being distinctively different, is a New England-born brand that cherishes its local roots, and that's why Moxie is once again proudly supporting the 17th annual WEEI Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Moxie, America's first carbonated beverage, wants you to live your life with Moxie by showing your support and donating to the 17th annual Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon this August. To donate, visit weei.com/JimmyFund today. For great Moxie recipes and to check out their online store, visit drinkmoxie.com. Moxie Soda, distinctively different. Nothing says summertime in New England like baseball games and lobster rolls from D'Angelo. Get 100% real lobster on a grilled hot dog bun in 3 generous sizes starting at just $10.99. Only at D'Angelo. Prices may vary. Finding the best healthcare solution for your mom and dad can be a very sensitive and important decision. River Spring Health, featuring the Hebrew Home at Riverdale, can provide your loved ones with the most comprehensive, innovative, and compassionate senior healthcare services. To find out how to get the best healthcare solutions for your parents, call 800-56-SENIOR. The care counselors at River Spring Health are devoted to helping older adults and their families live forward. Call 800-56-SENIOR or visit riverspringhealth.org.
The Drive Home with Dale and Keith, weekdays 2 to 6 on WEEI.
Xander Bogaerts takes a strike. So a 1-1 count here as we go to the 7th inning. 7-0 Red Sox. Chris Sale with 10 punch-outs, adding to his league lead. He has 163 strikeouts. Garrett Cole, second, 151. The pitch. Ground ball hit hard right at the shortstop. Gregorio gobbles it up, fires to first, and Xander is out. He singled in that 4-run first inning. Beat out a hit to deep short in the third and grounded out 5-3, so he's now 2 for 4. And here's Rafael Devers, who's 3 for 3. Rafi hit a grand slam into the left field seats, an opposite field shot on a 1-2 pitch in the first inning, and he hit 2 bullets, one to left and one to center for base hits. Gallegos delivers, and he drops a breaking ball in there. Gallegos from Mexico. So Sale now with 60 10K games, 7 this year, 3 in a row, and 4 of his last 5 he's fanned 10 or more. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. He was late. Enhance your game day experience with MLB Ballpark app access and manage your tickets. Enjoy check-in offers, content, much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app. The 0-2. And he bounced it in there. Ball and 2 strikes to Rafi.
See what they have going on in Seattle tonight. Kansas City and the Mariners. You know, everybody has like a turn back the clock night. They have the turn ahead the clock game.
Really?
It's an annual tradition they have now, started when Ken Griffey was there.
There's a swing and a high drive to right field. Back goes Judge. Back on the warning track by the fence. He jumps, and he didn't get it. He knocked it down, and Rafi into second with a double. Well, probably would have been a home run. Judge, who's 6'8", went back and leaped and swatted at it and knocked it forward.
I think this is certainly worth a look by the Red Sox video crew. Ron Renicky on the telephone right now, the bench coach, back into the video room to see if it deflected off something other than the glove.
Oh, did it? Or hit the top of the fence? I'm trying to see if it hit a fan's hand.
Yeah, if it hit the fan's hand, that would make it different. But it looked like it missed, maybe. I don't know. I think the Red Sox are going to ask for a challenge here.
Yeah, I think it hit the top of the fence and stayed in.
But certainly worth a look where it was.
It's either a double or a home run. Most parks that's an out, but a high towering drive.
I mean, most parks that's not even on the warning track in most parts.
Judge left his feet, and it hit off his glove. And I don't think it's a home run. I think it hit the top of the fence and rolled along it, and then into the right field corner. Fan reached for it, but didn't touch it. Missed it.
You know, though, Joe, if it doesn't hit his glove, it's probably gone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So he actually probably saved a home run.
He knocked it back on the field. Almost made a spectacular catch. Rafi's at second. He's got a big smile as he talks to Gregorius. Indeed, he speaks 4 languages. Rafi's really making progress with his English, too. We talk to him quite often. So they're still looking down in Midtown, Chelsea Pier, and it's a double. I think they got it right. So Rafi with a double off the right field wall, as it turned out, first off the glove of Judge. So he is 4 for 4. 2 singles, a double, and a grand slam. He may get another at bat, chance for a triple. He got a big smile. He always has a smile. Rafi plays this game that way. Yeah. Always smiling. He loves it.
Have a day, Rafael Devers.
And he's so much fun to be around. Parents are staying with him in Boston now. And he is in the middle of a family that has 10 children. Curve in there for a strike to Eddie Nunez. Grounded to third, bounced into a 6-4 force and struck out. 7 sisters. 2 brothers for Rafi Devers. He's in the middle somewhere. Wasn't sure if he was 4th, 5th, or 6th.
Well, he's first tonight, being 4 for 4.
Outside, called it a strike. Whoa. That was a wide strike call by Honora. And Nunez looks back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 21-year-old Rafael Devers at second base. And the 0-2, Nunez takes it outside. So they're going back to the future, Seattle and Kansas City, huh?
Yeah, sort of, yeah. I mean, when we were there, remember we came in to the parking lot and walked into down by the television compound into the players' entrance and security. But before we got there, we saw that DeLorean.
Oh, yeah.
That was in the parking lot. That was part of the photo shoot to promote Turn Ahead the Clock night in Seattle.
Pitch is swung on and hit high and foul, third base side near the Red Sox dugout, and behind it into the stands, no play.
You know, we've seen a lot of games where teams wear uniforms from the past, but in Seattle they turn the clock ahead and imagine what baseball would look like in the future and wear those types of uniforms and have that sort of atmosphere at the ballpark, do a number of different things. I wonder if they have a pitch clock tonight there.
Yeah. They should. Another 1-2 pitch, the 34th from Gallegos. There it is. And he has a weak wave and a miss, strike 3. That was an afterthought. He was fooled by that pitch. Well, it was 85-mile-an-hour high slider. Chris Sale, by the way, has retired 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 in a row. Last man to reach Romine to walk. Romine's out of the game, by the way. They're giving him a rest because he's been catching every day with the injury to Sanchez. And Higashioka is now catching. Sandy Leon doubled and scored. With a fly to right with first and third, and Judge threw out Bogarts at the plate, and then he struck out, and he fouls it to the screen, strike 1. 7-0 Red Sox in the 7th inning. Red Sox baseball brought to you by the Ford F-Series, New England's #1 selling trucks, built Ford tough, and the official truck of the Boston Red Sox. Giovanni Gallegos ready for the 0-1. Here it is. And inside with a high heater, Kyle Higashioka with some Huntington Beach, California is the catcher. Been in the Yankee system since 2008. The 1-1 pitch to Sandy, batting on the left side. And he takes a backdoor curve for a strike. Sonny Gray on the hook, hammered for 6 runs on 7 hits in 2 1/3 innings. Diego 6'2", 208. Will be 27 in August. Here's the pitch. And there's a drive to right field deep. This one is long gone. Sandy Leon into the mezzanine level, a 2-run homer, and it's 9-0 Red Sox. Now Sandy got a pitch to drive and pulled a high towering shot, a no-doubter. His 4th home run. He has 16 RBIs. 9-0 Boston.
It's the boat race here tonight. Now, Sandy's driven in runs in 5 straight games. That's a new personal best for him.
That's great to see. He had the slow start, but he's really picked it up. As he had a curveball that really hung belt high right over the plate. You could see it spinning up there, and it sat there in a tee. Wow, did he nail it? 9 runs, 13 hits for the Red Sox. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. And here comes Jackie, who lined to left, fly to left, hit a single to right, stole a base and scored. And he takes it high, and he's made one of his patented sensational catches, leaping up against the wall in right center to rob Aaron Hicks in the 3rd inning. Second home run of the Red Sox tonight. Devers the grand slam in the 1st, and now Sandy's got a big smile. 1-0 pitch, swinging a hard shot, but right to the shortstop on 1 hop. Gregorius playing behind second, throws him out. Another tough luck shot for Jackie, but side retired. The Red Sox get 2 more. Stretch time for the Yankee fans here, but the Red Sox are on top. 9-0 on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Is this 7th inning stretch a little painful? Whether it's pain from your last game or an injury from decades ago, Newton Wellesley Sports Medicine will help you find a better way. See what a customized treatment plan can do for you at nwh.org/sportsmed.
The experienced loan officers of East Boston Savings Bank are not only working hard for you, but they've got every residential lending product and service you could possibly need. Loans for 1 to 4 family primary and non-owner occupied properties with the most competitive rates on purchase, refinance, or construction loan programs. To learn more, visit ebsb.com, call 978-977-7100, or stop by any one of our branches to see a little hard work in action. East Boston Savings Bank, an equal housing lender.
Summertime is grilling time, and time to visit Sam the Butcher at your neighborhood Big Y. From tender selections like Big Y's USDA Choice All-Natural Angus Beef to expert advice and custom cuts, just ask for Sam, only at your neighborhood Big Y.
I just saved hundreds of dollars by switching to Geico. I feel like a whole new person.
Disclaimer, you will not become a whole new person. This is impossible. You might be able to join a gym or diet program, buy a new wardrobe, get hair implants, but your DNA and physical form will remain the same. Geico waives any and all liability if you attempt to become a new person, except a cyborg. If you choose to become a half-human, half-cybernetic organism with lasers for eyes, the Geico legal team would be cool with that, because, quote, laser eyes are pretty sweet. Pew, 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 end quote.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
New England Honda Dealers presents Tips for Life Around Here. Baseball's back in swing, so park your sporty CRV a good distance from the ballpark. There's a reason home runs are called dingers. Visit HondaDealersOfNewEngland.com. Around here, we Honda.
Kirk and Callahan, weekdays 5:30 a.m. to 10 on WEEI.
The 7th in the Bronx. Red Sox hammer the Yankees 9-0. I'm John Reiner in our Boston studios with an Xfinity scoreboard update, which is brought to you by Volvo, introducing a car redesigned for the future here and now, the 2018 Volvo XC60. Step inside it today at your local Volvo dealer. Rockies starter Germán Marquez loses a perfect game at a no-hitter on an Enrique Hernandez home run to lead off the 6th. They're now in the 9th in Los Angeles. Marquez still in line for the win. Rockies leading the Dodgers 3-1. Now let's get you back to New York for the call with Joe Castiglione.
All right, thank you very much, John Ryder. 9-0 Red Sox. Chris Sale allowed just one hit, and it was a bullet, a first inning single by Giancarlo Stanton. The only other thing close to a hit, the tremendous catch Jackie Bradley made off the bat of Aaron Hicks, robbing him of extra bases by the bullpen fence, a leaping catch in the 3rd inning. Chris has hit 1, walked 1, and fanned 10. He's retired 13 straight. In the 1st inning with 2 out and nobody on, J.D. Martinez had an infield hit up the middle. Mitch Moreland battled pitch after pitch and drew a walk from Sonny Gray. Bogarts lined a single to right on the first pitch, and Carlos Fabulous wisely held J.D., respecting the arm of Judge. And then Rafael Devers hit a 1-2 pitch down the left field line that nestled into the first row of the seats for his 2nd Grand Slam of the year, the Red Sox 7th Grand Slam. It was 4-0. In the 2nd, Leon doubled to right. Mookie walked. Benintendi single to right to drive in Sandy. And then J.D. Martinez with a deep sac fly drove in the next run. In the 7th inning, Jackie singled, stole 2nd, and after Betts walked and Benny struck out, J.D. single to right to drive in his 2nd run of the game, his 66th of the year. And then in the 7th, Devers doubled a ball that Aaron Judge leaped. It would have been a home run. He knocked it back on the field, and it was a double for Rafi with 2 down. Sandy Leon hit a 1-2 pitch into the right field mezzanine level for a 2-run homer to make it 9-0. So here Sale has fanned the last 3 batters and 4 of the last 6. Facing Gleyber Torres, is blown away twice with high fastballs. And the first pitch, he chases one away, ball 1. He's really at his number. This kid batting cleanup, the youngest Yankee to hit cleanup since
Mickey Mantle in 1953.
Mickey was 21. Low and away. He broke in 1951 at the age of 19. For a tremendous spring training. 1-1 is outside. Yankees at that time trained in St. Petersburg, and the Giants in Arizona and Phoenix, but they switched training camps that year. Mantle was hitting all these bombs. Here's the pitch and a foul to the backstop, and they were saying, well, it's a thin air. I mean, 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid hitting these blasts 500 and 600 feet. But Casey Stengel fought to keep him, and they did. He had to go to the minors in mid-season, but came back and was hit 536 homers. And the first bout of Hall of Famer, 2-2 pitch. Foul to the backstop. It's too bad he had the bad knees. They didn't do a better job of rehabbing them because he had blazing speed. Might have been the greatest player ever. You'll never know.
It's interesting when we visit with Tigers broadcaster Jim Price, who always has a great story about Mickey Mantle, how he told him which pitch was coming.
Denny McLain wanted him to do it, the pitcher. They'd already clinched the pennant. Strike 3, fans for the 3rd time. And that time he expanded the strike zone on a 100-mile-an-hour pitch down and away. The 95th pitch was at 100 miles an hour. And that's 11 punch-outs for Chris Sale, 4 in a row. 3rd time he's got Torres. And here's Gregorius, who lined to center and popped to the pitcher. Yeah, Mickey had been tied with Jimmy Fox at 534 home runs. He knew it was the end of the line.
Yeah, but Mickey didn't believe Jim at first.
No, he took a pitch right down the middle.
He said, he said, where do you want it?
Swing and a miss.
He said, what? He said, where do you want it?
And you figure that's not out of character for Denny McLain. That's the year he won 31.
Yeah.
He later spent some time in prison. Denny McLain. Here's the 0-1 and a slider low and away. Not for that. But he did give Mickey the home run. Then Mickey hit one more. Jim Lonberg, I believe, gave up his 500th to pitch inside, or maybe it was the last one, 536. what tremendous talent he had. They claimed the time in 3.1 seconds on the left side to first base on a drag bunt. Fisted to the backstop foul. That sounds impossible.
It really does, but that's what they said then. And, you know, he's just such a big part of baseball lore, Yankee lore. Of course, the Yankees at the time were so heavily covered. And if you were a Yankee during that time, you were a national star.
Oh, they won every year. Here's the 2-2. And a ground ball hit very weakly. Defensive swing to first. Moreland underhands to Sale. They get the out. And that's 15 in a row set down by Chris. You know, I've been to the Hebrew home in Riverdale by River Spring Health and have seen the amazing individualized care they've been providing for over 100 years. Call 800-567-3646. Great to see our friend David Pomerantz, who runs the Hebrew home, yesterday. He's listening tonight. He's playing in Craig Breslow's softball tournament again in Essex, Vermont. Little Fenway, Little Wrigley in October. It's been a big success for Craig. And the proceeds going to a Strike 3 Foundation for pediatric cancer research.
Do we have a date on that yet? On that event?
It's around the first week of October. We do. It's at strike3foundation.org. Ground ball hit weakly towards second. Grabbed by Nunez. He throws out Andujar. So 1 pitch out. Great news for Chris Sale. He's thrown exactly 100 pitches and has allowed 1 hit through 7 innings. We go to the 8th. 9-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Ah, summer. Beaches, vacations, convertibles that drive you to beach vacations. And it's getting better with the summer of Smart Pay. Every time you visit Cumberland Farms and pay at the pump or in-store using Smart Pay, you'll be entered for a chance to win a year of free gas. Heck, you could drive straight to next summer. Plus, with Smart Pay, you save 10 cents on every gallon of gas every day. So get to Cumberland Farms and start paying with Smart Pay. No purchase necessary. Ends 8/31/18 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. See full rules at cumberlandfarms.com/summer of Smart Pay for how to enter without making a purchase and complete details.
Announcing the New England Edition F-150, a special edition of Motor Trend's 2018 Truck of the Year with EcoBoost power, 20-inch machined aluminum wheels, Sync 3, and much more. Only from Ford, New England's #1 selling trucks. Now, get a special introductory lease on the New England Edition F-150 STX. Built Ford tough and the official truck of the Boston Red Sox. Sales claim based on Ford F-Series 2017 calendar year sales.
Hey, Greg, I'm really proud of you and the Shea Concrete crew when it comes to giving back.
Jerry, this year, each time a Sox pitcher saves a game, Shea Concrete will donate $200 to the WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon. Let's root for the bullpen and save lives.
Lou Maloney here. Fuel your summer with Gulf Pay, Gulf Oil's free mobile app that helps you save money and get you back on the road faster. Simply find the nearest Gulf station, pay with your mobile phone, and receive exclusive offers on fuel and the products you love. Download Gulf Pay to start saving today.
Ordway, Merloni, and Fourier. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WEEI.
Jonathan Holder becomes the 4th Yankee pitcher. Gallegos was hit hard. He went 2 innings. He allowed 3 runs on 3 hits. Had a walk and 3 strikeouts. Sonny Gray on the hook. Holder's been very good. Been on quite a run for the Yankees since his most recent recall from AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
I think also, Joe, at this point, Alex Cora's got to get Chris Sale out of this ball game.
Save the bullets.
Yeah, he's
100 pitches.
He's got 100 pitches at this point anyway, but I mean, he's done his job. You can steal an inning here. He really doesn't need to do any more tonight.
Since being recalled on April 21st, Jonathan Holder is not allowed an earned run in 23 relief appearances, the longest streak in the AL this season. So here is Mookie. Chris getting the high fives. So he'll finish with 11 Ks, 100 pitches, no runs, 1 hit. And here's Mookie facing Holder. And the former Mississippi State star misses outside, ball 1 overall. Holder 1-1, a 1.78 ERA in 26 games. They're still in the dugout. Mookie's been on base 3 times, and he takes a strike. Fly to right to open the game, walked and scored in the 2nd, single to left, and walked again in the 6th.
There'll be a lot of impressive things about Sale's performance tonight. One of them that we haven't talked about is his strike percentage. He's going to finish tonight 72%.
Wow.
In strikes.
Stand ahead of the hitters. The pitch. Breaking ball over the outer half. A call strike. So 1-2 to Mookie. It looks like we're going to have 2 blowouts. Last night 8-1 Yankees. Tonight 9-0 Red Sox. I would imagine tomorrow will be a nail biter. Just have a feeling. The 1-2. Mookie takes inside. Down at Foley's, New York today for lunch and met a Japanese manager, manages an independent team. His name is Norihiro Komada, and he managed Manny Ramirez last year. There's a line drive hooked down the left field line foul. Had Manny for 2 or 3 months and said he hit 3 home runs. They were long shots. Was he then 44, 43 or 44?
Now, wasn't that the team that Manny played for that in his contract, I mean, legitimately, it said unlimited sushi?
Sushi, right. That is the team, yeah. The manager Komada played for the Yomiuri team and also the Yokohama Bay Stars. There's a line drive to left field. Deep. Is it high enough to get out? Nope, the one hops the wall. Here goes Mookie to second, and he's in there with a stand-up double as Gardner fires it in. That ball had topspin and it sunk because he hit it really hard, fair by about 20 feet, and took one hop off the left field wall. So Mookie has been on base 4 times, ended the game with a .426 on base percentage. He's 2 for 3 with 2 walks.
He got on top of it a little bit and created topspin. Hitter's a good home run hitter. J.D. Martinez is unbelievable at creating backspin. Great backspin, the ball sails.
Here comes Benintendi. 1 for 4, an RBI hit in the second. He takes outside. He's grounded out 4-3 and fanned twice. 9 runs, 14 hits for the Red Sox. No runs, 1 hit for the New York Yankees. Mookie scored his 63rd run tonight. Why stop now? Here's the pitch. And a ground ball rolled to first, grabbed by Drury. He'll do it himself. Mookie advances to third. He had a full house, starting to thin out now with a score 9-0. Mookie at third, always wearing a huge smile.
I found out something interesting today, Joe.
Yeah?
Joe Davis, who's doing the telecast for Fox tonight, who does the Dodgers normally, nice young kid. He and Alex Cora worked a college baseball game together when Alex started at ESPN. It was the first game Alex ever did as an analyst. And there's a little subplot to it.
Joe's the guy that replaced Vin Scully. The pitch. Check swing and outside ball 1 to JD, who has 2 RBIs tonight. 66 on the year, and another opportunity here with the infield back, a man at third and 1 out.
Alex told me that today. I went in after the Fox broadcasters met, and I saw Joe in the hallway and said hello, and then went in, and Alex told me about that. So I asked Joe about it upstairs here a little while ago, or before the game. He told me a little funny side note about it.
1-0, low and away with a curve.
Said there was a luggage mix-up for Alex, and he didn't have a suit. Now, the game was at Oregon State in Corvallis, Oregon. Now imagine if you've ever been to Corvallis, Oregon. It's a nice little college town. But trying to find a suit at the last minute. Now New York, yeah, you could do it, but not Corvallis.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard shot into left field on a line, of base hit. He scores. It's 10-0 Red Sox. 3 RBIs tonight for J.D. Martinez, giving him 67 on the year. And the hits just keep on coming. JD is 3 for 4, 3 singles and a sac fly. He actually started that 4-run first inning when he had an infield hit up the middle that he beat out. So Mookie's scoring his 64th run, leaving 1 behind Lindor and Trout, league leaders going into today. Ball 1 to Moreland. So did he ever find the suit?
Well, they got him something. They got him something that was acceptable for the air, but imagine that, it's your first television game ever. You're nervous as it is, and now you don't have your luggage, you don't have a suit. So a little bit of panic on his part.
1-0, swinging strike at a changeup. Mitch is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. His walk was critical in the first inning. He fought off several pitches, drew ball 4 and scored on the Devers grand slam.
I had a partner once in a college basketball game, didn't pack a suit. He forgot. He missed.
1-1 is outside. I don't know where that started. You have to wear a suit to a sporting event just because you're on TV?
Yeah, you do. But it was a game against Louisville. It was in Las Vegas against UNLV, and we had a meeting with Rick Pitino, and he missed the meeting with the coach. And Pitino was not happy. He was not happy. The analyst for the national telecast was not there. Forgot a suit.
2-1 is outside. Looks like Hembree will pitch the 8th. 10 runs, 15 hits for the Red Sox. No runs, 1 hit for the Yankees. Jonathan Holder was a closer at Mississippi State. And his pitch is swung and hit high to right field. Back goes Judge. He has the room, though, right at the edge of the track and makes the catch. Got a little bit too close to the end of the bat to drive it out. So 2 men down, and here's Xander, who's single to right, single to deep short, grounded out to short, and then to third. So he is 2 for 4. Holder turned 25 this month. Lives in Nashville now. The 4 stints last year was up and down. Really picked it up this year after he allowed lefties to hit 361 against him last year.
Well, good news tonight, Joe, for the Colorado Rockies starter, German Marquez. He survived the non-existent announcer jinx and beat the Dodgers 3-1. Had a perfect game into the 6th.
Call strike to Xander. Had a lot of near misses, but of course the Red Sox were the first no-hit victims this year. Minaya of Oakland. I believe he's 6-6 now.
But he was good that day. That was his day.
Had a great changeup.
He was really good.
0-1. Popped up. First base side. Foul ground. This will make the chairs and out of play. We're in the top of the 8th, and the Red Sox enjoying a 10-0 lead. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. So far, 1 more here in the 8th. JD has driven in 3. Devers 4, and Devers is 4 for 4. Oh, 2 to Bogarts. And the pitch. Swing, hard shot, left side, backhanded by Gregorius. He fires to second. They get the force on JD that retires the side. A good play. On we go to the bottom of the 8th. 10-0 Boston on the Shawson Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Gerard Moynihan of Moynihan Lumber. In baseball, we often speak of the complete player. One who hits with power, runs, fields, and throws. In windows, we think of the complete window. One that is attractive, durable, reliable, energy efficient, and reasonably priced. That window is an Andersen window. See the complete line of Andersen windows on display at Moynihan Lumber's 3 locations. In North Reading, Beverly, and Plastown, New Hampshire, or at MoynihanLumber.com.
Moynihan Lumber, we measure up.
What if people had a battery level icon, like on your phone? You'd see a lot of us in need of a recharge. Thank goodness there's 5-Hour Energy, because just one sugar-free vitamin-packed 5-hour energy shot can get you all the way back to 100% fast. And isn't life better at 100%? 5-Hour Energy. Get back to 100%. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com.
Hi, it's me, your home. I'm lonely right now with you at work. I could use a little bit of love. Some paint here. Maybe replace that aging appliance there. I know. Where's that money going to come from? Switching to Arbella and combining your home and auto insurance could save you 20% or more. And you could fix me up just a little. Find your local independent agent at Arbella.com. Here. for good.
FW Webb distributes 110,000 products across 15 disciplines. More products for buildings, factories, and homes than any other company in the Northeast. Rely on this proud Red Sox sponsor for selection, expertise, and solutions. Learn how Webb can help your company at fwweb.com.
This is 93.7 WEEI.
Now the Red Sox have made a couple of changes here, 3 in fact. Blake Swihart now catching. Heath Hembree on the mound. Brock Holt takes over for Nunez at second base. With a 10-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th, the Yankees have Chasen Shreve warming. They've already used 4 pitchers. 10-0 Red Sox as Chris Sale was brilliant. 7 innings, 1 hit, a first inning line drive single by Stanton. He walked 1, that was in the second inning. He hit 1, that was the first batter he faced, Aaron Hicks. And he struck out 11. He threw 100 pitches, 72 strikes, and hit 100 miles an hour several times. So here's Heath Hembree as the Red Sox have an entirely new battery.
Yeah, how about this, Joe? This is from Nugget Palooza. Gary Marbury has got some great research. And he's got a really good one on sale.
First pitch is up and in, ball 1 to Drury.
Chris Sale will become the 6th starter to pitch 7 or more innings, allow 0 or 1 hit, and fan 11 or more against the Yankees in New York ever. First since 2000.
1-0 is a breaking ball inside.
And the other ones, the other 5, are either Red Sox or Indians who have done it. The last one was Bartolo Colon for Cleveland, September 18th, 2000, a 2-0 shutout win. He went 9. Pedro Martinez has done it, did it in 1999, September 10th.
Drury takes a strike, 2-1.
And that was a complete game 3-1 win for Pedro. Louis Tiant, 1968 for Cleveland. A 3-0 shutout win. He went 9. Ray Culp of the Red Sox in 1968 on September 21st.
Strike 2 pumped in there. Hembree making his 35th appearance, 3-1. Drury twice struck out. Last time on a pitch in the dirt. That was against Chris Sale. Seems to be headed to his 8th win.
First guy to do it, Joe, is your former broadcast partner, Bob Feller.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a breaking ball. Now that's 12 strikeouts by Yankee hitters tonight. It's not all that uncommon in today's baseball.
No.
So here is Austin Romine's replacement, Kyle Higashioka from Huntington Beach, California. He was up a little bit last year. And the pitch to the right-hand batting catcher is popped straight up, foul behind the plate. Swihart giving a look, but it's over the screen and out of play. It's a great job by Sandy Leone. He went 2 for 4 at a double. 2-run homer, 2 runs scored. He gets a couple of innings off here on a very hot night. Fortunate tomorrow's game is at 8 o'clock because it's going to be over 100 degrees tomorrow afternoon.
It'll be oppressive tomorrow.
Saw what happened at Wrigley Field, the heat index of 107, and 3 players had to leave the game with heat illness. Here's the 0-1. Popped up foul to the right side, out of play by Drury, who's just off the DL. Actually was off the DL and sent to Scranton, where he hit .314 with 5 homers. They brought him back to play some first base and spelled Greg Bird, who had been struggling the last night when he had 2 homers. Heath with the 0-2. Foul to the backstop. Higashioka has batted twice this year and is 0 for 2. So going into this game in strikeouts, Yankees are only 4th from the bottom. 4 of the teams that fan more. The pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Shallow right field. Holt and Moreland are there. And who wants it? Brock does. He makes the catch. So they get the Yankee backup catcher. Whoever thought we'd see spring training type replacements, the Yankees Red Sox in a great series like this at the end of June.
I know it. And again, with the Yankee offense, the way that they have performed this year, you look at what they've done. 5 batters to the plate in the first inning, 4 in the second, and then 3 in every inning since.
Last man to reach was Romine when he walked with 2 out in the second inning. "18 straight set down by Red Sox pitchers. Ball 1 to Brett Gardner, who struck out looking, and Devers made a very nice play going to his left on a slow roller to throw him out. Heath delivers, and it's inside. See, the Yankees this year have been shut out 3 times. The 2-0 pitch coming to the senior Yankee in terms of tenure, call strike. Toronto beat Detroit 4-3 on a walk-off homer by Justin Smoke, leading off the 9th. Tigers have lost 11 straight. Baltimore lost at 7 straight, 6-2 to the Angels, who got 5 in the 8th, fouled to the left out of play. Oakland beat Cleveland this afternoon 7-2. Lorenzen, the Cincinnati reliever, hit a pinch hit grand slam to help the Reds pound Milwaukee 12-3. Tonight Atlanta leading the Cardinals 10-0 in the 9th. Phillies hung on to beat the Washington Nationals 3-2, and Tampa Bay made it 2 in a row over Houston 5-2. They beat Verlander. That's outside 3-2. Cubs pounded Minnesota 14-9, so the Cubs are now a game and a half behind the Brewers in the NL Central. Colorado 3-1 over the Dodgers, and Miami beat the hapless Mets 5-2. Here's the pitch, and a little high, ball 4. Gardner, who worked so many deep counts, takes a walk. Rafael Devers will be leading off the 9th inning, and he needs a triple for the cycle. He's 4 for 4.
A chance to go 5 for 5. He hasn't done that before.
And here is Aaron Hicks, who was hit by a pitch, robbed of extra bases on a sensational leaping catch by Jackie Bradley up against the bullpen fence in right center. Then he struck out. And a 9-pitch at bat against Sale in the 6th. He's batting left-handed for the first time tonight, and he takes a fastball for a strike. So Devers will lead off the 9th with a chance to hit for the cycle. Of course, the triple's always the most unusual. Ground ball hit wide at first, grabbed by Moreland, flips to the pitcher, and he just does beat. Runner to the bag. Hicks is out. 3-1, a good play, and retires the side. That walk broke the string of 18 straight set down, but they still don't have a hit since the first inning. On we go to the 9th. 10-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lou Maloney here. Fuel your summer with Gulf Pay, Gulf Oil's free mobile app that helps you save money and get you back on the road faster. Simply find the nearest Gulf station, pay with your mobile phone, and receive exclusive offers on fuel and the products you love. Download Gulf Pay to start saving today.
Sorry I'm late.
The meeting was 2 days ago.
I walked to work.
That's 30 miles.
Tell me about it.
Ah, unbelievable.
Water.
Walking 30 miles to work to save money? Ridiculous. Switching to Arbella and combining your home and auto insurance to save 20% or more? Brilliant. Find your local independent agent at arbella.com. Here, for good.
The Shaws and Star Market Basket Catch Giveaway is your chance to win a VIP Boston baseball experience this summer. Just pick up 3 Coca-Cola items during your next shopping trip at Shaws or Star Market, and you can get caught by the Basket Catch Prize Patrol Team. Official rules and details at shaws.com/Basket Catch Giveaway.
National Car Rental presents a control enthusiast guide to baseball. Babe, Boom Boom, Ducky, Scoop. Crush. Baseball's given us great nicknames. Big guys named Slim and slim guys named Slim. And because you can choose any car in the aisle, National has a nickname for you, too. The Boss. Sound good, Slim? Go National. Go like a pro.
Subject to availability and other restrictions. Requires enrollment in the complimentary Emerald Club.
It's Charlie Moore here, and my friends at Aubuchon Hardware have a great deal on Benjamin Moore Arbor Coat Exterior Stain. $4 off every gallon during the month of June. Aubuchon Hardware, they'll fix you right up.
This is Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Top of the ninth inning, Red Sox 10, Yankees nothing, in front of a crowd of 47,125. They somehow jammed 5 more in here than they did last night with a 47,120. It's been all Red Sox and all Rafael Devers tonight. He'll lead off the top of the ninth inning, facing left-hander Chasen Shreve. Devers is 4 for 4, grand slam, his second career granny in the first inning. He had base hits in the third, the fifth, and a double in the seventh,
which was almost a home run.
It was off the top of the wall, and there's a base hit. A 5 for 5 game for Devers. First ball swinging off the left-hander Chasen Shreve, and Devers with 3 singles, a double, and a grand slam. What a night for Rafael Devers. 5 for 5. He'll remember this one.
Oh, he's been so aggressive. Of course, he usually is aggressive, but this is amazing.
Chasen Shreve for the Yankees, 2-2. This is his 31st appearance, and gives up a hit on the first pitch he throws. Now it's Brock Holt batting for Nunez. He went in defensively for him in the last half inning. First pitch to Brock is taken for a ball. Brock hitting .293, a homer, 18 runs batted in. Leadoff man aboard. Nobody out. Shreve sets, kicks, and pitches. And the ball taken up high. 2 balls and no strikes. Chris Sale tonight, absolutely dominant. So the 2 stories really, Devers and Sale. And let's not forget J.D. Martinez with 3 RBIs. 3 hits for Martinez. 3 for 4 tonight with a sacrifice fly. Pitch fouled off.
I'm sure he's just as happy about his protege, Rafael Devers.
I think so. I think everybody's happy. They love Rafael Devers in that clubhouse. They treat him like a little brother. They consider him a little brother. Nothing little about him. He's a big young man, but he is a baby-faced man-child. 2-1, swung on and lined down the left field side. It is slicing, just foul. Looked like it might have been a fair ball.
I thought it was from this angle.
I did too. Chris Conroy called it a foul ball.
Rafi tonight has gone from a 239 to 251 with his 5 for 5 game.
I just saw a good video replay. It was barely foul. Yeah, big jump for Devers. Alex Spear, the Boston Globe, saying Devers is now the youngest player ever with a 5-hit game as a visitor.
Look at this, I think.
To any Yankee stadium. Well, they can look at it. It's going to be foul. They'll see.
Well, this would have to be a crew chief, right?
Yeah. You'll see it's just foul. Showing the replay again on television.
Ooh, or did part of the ball hit the line? Probably not. No.
It's about as close as you can get to it being fair with a big foul.
Well, I think you could make an argument. He bets 2 for 3s at 343. I believe he took over the league lead tonight. Altuve began at 340. He was at 342, so I think Mookie's number 1.
Should be.
JD up to 327, 3 for 4, 67 RBIs.
The foul ball, they just reviewed it.
Shreve got to pitch the ninth yesterday with an 8-1 lead. Now he pitches in the ninth with a 10-0 deficit in front of this big crowd. Well, not so big right now.
And talk about pitching on each side of the rainbow. He has been there, and now facing Brock Holt, nobody out. Devers at first, 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. And it is low. It gets past the catcher, Higashioka, and down to second base goes Devers. See how they rule that one. Probably wild pitch. It was low. Make sure to stay tuned for the Sunoco post-game show with John Ryder. Plenty to break down tonight. For high-quality fuel that your engine deserves, fill up with Sunoco Ultratech today. Sunoco, proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network. Payoff pitch coming to Brock Holt. Here it is. He swings and pokes it against the shift into left field. A base hit. Devers is going to turn third and head to the plate. Gardner's throw cut off. Devers scores with a pop-up slide. It's 11-0.
Bit surprised they cut that throw. They had a shot.
I think they did. But the third baseman Andujar cut it off and held it. And Devers, who was expecting a play at the plate, he slid home.
Scored 3 runs tonight.
Devers, a 5-hit night, 3 runs, and Brock Holt with an RBI base hit here. He's 1 for 1.
Slapped an outside fastball in the left. Fun, fun, fun.
Blake Swihart, switch hitter, batting right-handed. Now that Steve Pearce is here, you wonder how many more bats Blake Swihart would get, because Pearce is going to take some at DH and also at first base, where Swihart had been getting some of those.
Most hits in a game, 20 against Seattle June 22nd, 17 so far in this one.
Top of the 9th inning, nobody out, man at first base. 11 runs, 17 hits, no errors.
The run high 14, which has been done twice, last time June 22nd against the Mariners.
Swihart hitting 158. No homers, 3 runs batted in with Holt off of first. Swinging a foul tip into the glove of Higashioka, and Swihart strikes out. 1 gone now in the 9th. Just looking at some numbers with Chris Sale in tonight's 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, and over his last 5 starts, he's really found something. 54 strikeouts. He's gone 3-1 over his last 5 starts with an ERA of 1.03.
And the loss was 1-0 to the White Sox June 8th.
Jackie Bradley Jr., 0-1 to count to him. He's got a hit and a run scored, plus a stolen base. That occurred in the 6th inning. Jackie 1 for 4 tonight.
So Sale goes 3-2 in June. Some run support would have been a lot better.
Gregorius playing Jackie right up the middle. 0-1. Swung on and a soft line drive to second, throw to first. Holt steps back just ahead of a possible double play. So Jackie lines out. He's 1 for 5. Now we go back to the top of the order. Mookie Betts another chance. Betts has been all over the bases tonight. Walked and scored in the 2nd, base hit in the 4th, walked and was stranded at 3rd in the 6th, doubled and scored in the 8th.
Been smiling all night too. Of course, that's not unusual.
343 is his current average. And he'll take a strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1 from Chasen Shreve. Red Sox have right-handed action in the bullpen. Hector Velasquez would finish the ball game up. So we'll try to get an inning out of Hector. I asked Alex before the game, they used Justin Haley a lot last night, but Justin's kind of stretched out. And I said, is he unavailable tonight? He says, no, we can get an inning out of him if we need him. We have a full bullpen. Everybody's available. And a strike call. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mookie Betts. And tomorrow they'll have a full bullpen too. And Hembree with an inning tonight. Scoreless with just a walk and a strikeout.
As you mentioned before, Ralphie's parents are in Boston, mom and dad, either watching on TV or listening to this game on radio and enjoying what their son is doing. Here from the DR.
1-2, that's outside low. Well, night game tomorrow, and as all the games go on and as the hours pass, the drama will build for the first pitch tomorrow night in what will be the rubber game of this 3-game series. And a huge game for the Red Sox, really, because they can, with a win, take a 2-game lead in the division tomorrow night. Mookie checks his swing and a pitch on the outer half. David Price against Luis Severino. And that is a prime time matchup, and it'll be in prime time. Joe and I will have the game for you right here on radio on Sunday Night Baseball. Ran into Jessica Mendoza today, had a good chat with her. She's excited for the game tomorrow.
Does a great job.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. Strike 3, Mookie's out. So the Red Sox add another on 2 hits. They leave a man. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 3 outs to get. Hector Velasquez is going to be the guy to get him. After 8.5 at Yankee Stadium, it's the Red Sox 11 and the Yankees nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
18% off is a great deal, but 18% on one of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road? That's truly incredible. Now at your New England Chevy dealer. Get 18% of MSRP cash back on a Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT when you finance with GM Financial. That's around $9,000 cash back. Or current qualified GM lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Silverado 1500 Double Cab LT All-Star for only around $199 a month for 24 months with just $3,679 due at signing. That's just $199 a month for a well-equipped Silverado with 4-wheel drive, a powerful yet efficient V8, 4G LTE Wi-Fi, and more. Or need a mid-size truck? Check out Chevy Colorado, where current qualified competitive lessees can get an ultra-low mileage lease on a 2018 Colorado Custom Crew Cab for around $259 a month for 24 months with just $2,179 due at signing. Hurry in for exceptional offers on a full lineup of exceptional trucks. Now at your New England Chevy dealer. No security deposit required. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees extra. Your payments may vary. Call 888-59-CHEVY for vehicle and offer details.
Attention shoppers! The Star Market Digital Coupon Program, My Mix, is now called Just For You, and is exactly as it sounds, featuring personalized deals and rewards that are just for you. As a member of the Star Market Just For You Digital Rewards Program, you can now earn rewards and save on your grocery purchases. Plus, continue to save on your gas purchases at participating Sunoco stations. Not signed up? It's simple. Just download the Star Market mobile app or sign up at starmarket.com. Other restrictions and exclusions apply. See complete details at starmarket.com/rewards.
Running out of space? Now's the time to upsize your home and find the space you need with a mortgage from Liberty Bay Credit Union. Visit lbcu.com/upsize to learn more and apply. Liberty Bay Credit Union, a better style of banking.
The Drive Home with Dale and Keith, weekdays 2 to 6 on WEEI.
Red Sox 11, Yankees nothing. Bottom of the ninth, Hector Velasquez to try to finish things off, and he'll start with Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Gleyber Torres. It has been all Red Sox tonight, start to finish. Domination on the mound, domination at the plate. A much different game than 24 hours ago, and that's why the saying always goes, momentum in baseball is only as good as your next day's starting pitcher.
Really helps when Chris Sale's a starting pitcher.
That's the guy you want. So, here comes Hector. Velasquez will make his 23rd appearance. He's been Mr. Right Place, Right Time out of the bullpen. He's 6-0 with a 2.38 ERA. I think last year Matt Barnes was that guy. He was the right guy at the right time. He had a very good record, 7 wins, I think. Steve Pearce has come off the bench. He has taken over for Mitch Moreland at first base. Pearce in his second game with the Red Sox. Pitch to Judge. In for a strike from Velasquez. Red Sox get 3 outs. They will go on to have the best record in Major League Baseball by themselves. Houston lost today. Red Sox are looking to go to 56 and 28 and take a 1-game lead over the Yankees. Pitch is low to Judge. Judge has had a tough night. Struck out 3 times.
109 times for the year. 1 more than Stanton.
And you look out in right field, Joe, where the Judge's chambers are. Apparently court's in recess.
Yeah.
There's nobody in the chamber. 2 balls and a strike.
They have given up.
But they'll reconvene tomorrow night right here for the 3rd and final game of this series, the rubber match. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Hector Velasquez to Aaron Judge. Swung on, broken bat roller down to 3rd. Backhanded by Devers, fires across the diamond to Pierce. He's got him. It's an 0-for-4 night for Aaron Judge. 5-3 the putout, 1 gone in the 9th inning. And for the Red Sox, every 4-bagger they hit this season, the Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.com. Thank everybody listening to us tonight. If you're a first-time listener, we're glad you're aboard. Hope you'll join us again tomorrow night. And stay with us here on Red Sox Radio. Pitch is in the dirt. Along with Joe Castiglione, I'm Tim Neverett. Tomorrow night again, an 8 o'clock start. It'll be about 8:08 for the first pitch tomorrow night. You know how you have Eastern Time, Greenwich Mean Time? Well, 8:08 is ESPN time.
Right.
Tomorrow night. They have their own time zone. 1-0 pitch. And a strike called in the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking at the averages, Altuve leads at 342. Mookie second, 341.
He was ahead of him before he made that last out. He's at 343. So it's a good race right now as we get into the second half of the season. 78 games left after tonight. Red Sox have played 84. 2 balls and a strike. This is another 3-city trip for the Red Sox. After tomorrow night, they'll take the late night overnight flight to Washington, D.C. They'll open a 3-gamer with the Nationals, interleague play. Pitch down and away. Saw Rick Porcello today in the clubhouse. I said, how's batting practice been going? Because he's going to have to hit in that series. He said, I keep rolling over to short. He's trying to pull the outside pitch. But he's a good athlete. They worked on base running here today. The pitchers did. There's a cracked bat. 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Xander Bogaerts. He throws out Stanton. 2 gone. Yankees down to their last out.
With 1 hit tonight. First inning single by Stanton.
Gleyber Torres. Torres last night a triple and a single, and he went 2 for 3 with a run batted in. Tonight he did not give the Red Sox any Gleyber pains.
Tonight he's showing he's 21.
And a curveball a little bit high.
It's Rappy winning the battle with 21-year-olds.
Well, this sets the stage for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night ought to be wonderful here. It ought to be a great atmosphere and a heck of a ball game. Ground ball that is past Devers into left field and a base hit. It's just the 2nd hit of the game for the Yankees.
1 in the 1st, 1 in the 9th.
And those who remain are going wild here at Yankee Stadium. Now the grand slam by Devers tonight, Joe, is just the 19th grand slam on the road against the Yankees ever in the history of the franchise. Doesn't happen a lot.
They've only given up 19 home runs in over 100 years.
19 grand slams.
19 grand slams, I mean, really?
To the Red Sox.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, still, yeah. That's remarkable.
Strike call to Didi Gregorius.
Seeing that they've been playing
for
over 100 years.
Since they were the Highlanders and the Americans.
Because then there was a Johnny Damon Grand Slam in Game 7 of the ALCS in 04, which would not be included in that.
0-1 pitch, and that's low. 1 ball and 1 strike to the left-handed hitting Didi Gregorius, who's been 0 for tonight. 0 for 3.
Number 1 by Mo Vaughn that went up one of those vomitories, the old ballpark, right down the portal and somewhere by a concession stand in the upper deck. I think there was an 8-0 win.
And the pitch down low. The count now 2-1. Well, Joe, you mentioned the one hitter and you jinxed it.
I'll take the heat.
You did it again. 2-1 to Gregorius, and it's over the plate for a strike, and the Yankees down to their final strike tonight. And right now, Aaron Boone's probably anxious to turn his attention to Luis Severino and game prep for tomorrow night. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 11-0 Red Sox, bottom of the 9th inning. And ready? Hector Velasquez shakes off the first sign from Blake Swihart. Now he settles on a pitch. And the 2-2 to Gregorius. Swung on, a little tapper toward the middle. Right there to play it is Bogaerts. He grabs it with a glove, slaps second base with a glove after nearly colliding with Devers. That's the ball game. They get the force out at second base, and the game is over. A 5-for-5 night for Rafael Devers. He's getting hugs by his teammates out at second base. Chris Sale, an absolute beauty spun here tonight. A complete effort by the Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, 3 RBIs. And the Red Sox with the best record in baseball, 56-28. Yankees go to 53-27. Red Sox now a game up in the American League East Division standings. And the rubber game, a very important one for the Red Sox here tomorrow night. David Price and Luis Severino, the matchup. And make sure to join us. That's appointment listening right here tomorrow night. Final score from the Bronx. Red Sox 11. Yankees nothing. Let's go back to Boston and John Ryder.
Thanks a lot, Tim, and welcome to the Sunoco postgame show. Sunoco proud to fuel the Red Sox radio network. And straight ahead on the postgame show, we'll get you the play and player of the game, a game recap, trip around the majors. Also have the postgame guest and much more as the Red Sox end up cruising to an 11-0 thrashing of the Yankees tonight in New York. Sunoco postgame show up next on the WEEI Red Sox radio network.
People might tell you it's flip-flop season or even beach season, but those people are sorely mistaken. It's grilling season, and it is not to be ignored. For 4 generations, KM has been crafting quality meats for you to serve from your grills, fry pans, and even Frank steamers. Your friends and your neighbors are just waiting for you to open your arms, your grill, and your front door to them. No, really, they're out there, and Todd brought potato salad. So pick up a pack or 10 of KM Franks at your grocer today. KM, together we grill.
Old Dominion Freight Line is proud to partner with Major League Baseball as its official freight carrier. Just like players who put together winning performances for their fans, the people of OD put together winning performances for their customers, shipping freight with a claims ratio and on-time record that are among the best in the industry. Old Dominion and its over 20,000 employees love baseball and are excited to be the official freight partner of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Kirk and Callahan, weekdays 5:30 a.m. to 10 on WEEI.
Welcome back to Yankee Stadium. Clarita is with us. Rafael Devers, along with translator Davis and Perez, 5 for 5 tonight. 4 RBIs and a grand slam. 3 runs scored. Just an amazing night. Ask him what's going through his mind. What are his emotions right now, Davison?
No, ¿cuáles son tus emociones ahora mismo después de un partido ganado y el desempeño que tuviste?
No, todo eso son cosas que van a pasar con Dios mediante y me siento bien porque pude aportar algo al equipo y nada, mañana otro día.
Yeah, those are just things that happen, I guess you could say. I'm thankful that I was able to help the team in any way that I could, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, he hit a big home run in the same direction here last year off of Aroldis Chapman, but that grand slam really set the tone tonight. But how about each subsequent at-bat, Davison? Can you ask him about his approach as he continued to go up there and continued to help this team offensively?
No, que básicamente tu mentalidad, los ajustes que hiciste para ponerte en posición para ayudar al equipo.
No, todo eso son cosas que vengo haciendo de sprint training, eso son cosas que nunca dejo de hacer, prepararme y nada, las cosas salieron bien hoy, vamos a esperar que mañana sea todo bien también.
Yeah, the work started in spring training. I've been, doing the consistent work since then, and thankfully things are coming together.
How has J.D. Martinez helped him? Because they work together all the time.
¿Qué tanto te ha ayudado J.D. Martínez en tu desarrollo?
Tuve mucho porque él me dice cómo planear, prepararme antes del juego, son cosas y me ayudó en una rutina que me preparé. Él me la preparó y yo la estoy ejecutando ahora y son cosas que yo le agradezco mucho a él.
Yeah, he really helped me out in terms of game planning for games and getting ready for certain pitchers, and he laid out the blueprint and I just follow it.
And recently you've closed off your stance. You had an open stance earlier in the season, and recently you've taken that front foot and closed it off toward the plate. How has that helped you?
No, que en el plato encerrate un poquito como tiene la pierna. ¿Qué tanto te ha ayudado eso?
No mucho, eso son cosas que yo mismo, y él me ayudó, yo le dije a él, y él me dijo que si yo me sentía bien así, que lo hiciera, pero son cosas que uno va buscando, tratar de no abrirme y por eso estoy así.
Yeah, it's something that I saw for myself, and ran it by JD, and he said, if you feel comfortable that way, why not try it? And it's just adjustments that you make during the season to get better.
Well, it was a glorious night, Rafi, and your parents are in Boston to watch and to listen, right?
No, que si tu padre estaban viendo el juego.
No, porque yo en Boston no sé si lo estaban viendo, pero que era y lo vieron.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they're actually watching there in Boston, like you said, but I hope they were.
I don't think they would have missed it.
They wouldn't have missed it. But, last thing for me, Davison, if you can ask him, quickly, obviously the other leading man tonight was Chris Sale, and playing behind Chris Sale. What did he see out of Sale tonight in this dominant pitching performance?
No, ¿qué tuviste de Chris Sale en la forma que pichó?
Eso son cosas que uno espera siempre de él. Buen trabajo en el montículo y esas son cosas que van a pasar si sigue saludable.
Yeah, those are things that you come to expect from him, and we're proud that he was able to do what he did.
And how about facing Severino tomorrow?
Y Severino mañana, ¿cómo te sientes?
Me siento bien, prepararme como el día de hoy para mañana.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm just getting prepared like any other pitcher. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you very much, Rafael Devers and translator Davison Perez. As Rafi goes 5 for 5, a grand slam, 3 singles, a double in the first inning grand slam that actually won the ball game right away in the first inning.
Yeah, one of the things we've talked about briefly the last several days is in recent days, Rafael Devers has not taken batting practice on the field. Now, the team didn't do it today, but he didn't do it yesterday. He didn't do it at Fenway Park during the homestand. And it's something that he's decided not to do, and the team is supportive of him because of the fact he was developing bad habits during BP, trying to launch balls out of Fenway Park. Now he works on the swing and the muscle memory. You notice he's made that adjustment with a stance, closing it off now, and it's really paid big-time dividends, and tonight more evidence of that.
So tomorrow, the rubber game. Red Sox lead by 1 right now, and we would suspect it will be a lot closer than what we've seen the last 2 nights. David Price against Luis Severino. John?
All right, thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it. And this is the Sunoco post-game show for high-quality fuel that your engine deserves. Fill up with Sunoco Ultra Tech today. Sunoco, proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network, as we get you game recap from this one as the pitching match featured Chris Sale going up against Sonny Gray. And we start right in the top of the first, and what a top of the first it was for the Red Sox off of Gray. 2 quick outs, but then J.D. Martinez with 2 strikes, a single, and that would end up starting a rally. Mitch Moreland would work a long at bat for a walk. So runners at first and second, and Xander Bogaerts with a single to load the bases. for Rafael Devers. Now it's time for the Carry the Freight play of the game, brought to you by Old Dominion, the official freight carrier of Major League Baseball and the Red Sox Radio Network. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Swung on and hit well to left field. Back goes Gardner. Gardner to the track. Gardner to the wall. It's gone! A grand slam! The second career grand slam for Rafael Devers. An opposite field shot. And the Red Sox lead it 4-0.
Devers with that blast with 2 down, his 14th of the season. Also of very interesting note, Rafael Devers, youngest player in this Red Sox-Yankees rivalry to ever hit a grand slam, 21 years old. Passes the other two, Ted Williams and Joe DiMaggio. Sale worked out of a mini jam in the bottom of the first. Giancarlo Stanton with a single. There was a walk as well, but the Yankees scoreless in the bottom of the first, and the Red Sox added against Sonny Gray, who's historically struggled against Boston. Sandy Leon with a double to start things out. Jackie Bradley would hit a bullet, but for an out, lining out to left. Mookie Betts would follow with a walk. Runners in scoring position for Andrew Benintendi.
1-1 pitch, and Benny hits it on the ground, through into right field. Around third comes Leon. There'll be no play at the plate. Sandy stands up, 5-0 Boston. An RBI single for Andrew Benintendi. Mookie Betts goes first to third on the play.
Benintendi continues to hit well at Yankee Stadium. J.D. Martinez would follow with a sac fly, so 6-0 Red Sox in the second. And then Chris Sale would continue to breeze, and he was helped out by his defense and Jackie Bradley in the bottom of the third.
Here's the 0-2, and he swings and drives one to deep center. Jackie going back, still going back, turns by the bullpen, jumps. He made the catch. What a play. JBJ does it again. Right up against the bullpen fence to the left of the 385-foot marker. He is just unbelievable. Jackie Bradley with another gem.
Yeah, tremendous highlight reel catch from Jackie Bradley Jr. to rob Aaron Hicks of a potential home run, and Sale would retire the side in the third. That would be pretty much the story for Sale tonight. Red Sox tack on some more in the sixth inning for Chris Sale. J.D. Martinez with another RBI, this time on a single, so 7-0 Boston. Move along to the bottom of the sixth. Chris Sale breezing. He would strike out Aaron Hicks, then Aaron Judge. So the heart of the Yankees order, and then Giancarlo Stanton.
Here is the pitch now to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Thanks for coming. Wow. What an inning for Chris Sale. As he punches out all three. Strikes out the side. And Chris Sale with a tremendous effort. 10 strikeouts for Sale. He's done it again. This is the 7th time this season he's had a 10 strikeout game. It's his 60th of his career.
So Sale continues to dominate, pile up the strikeouts, the AL strikeout leader, as that was 13 in a row at that point set down by Sale. The Red Sox tack on again, this time in the 7th inning. Sandy Leon with a 2-run homer, his 4th of the season, to make it 9-0. They just keep piling on, the Red Sox do. Sale would be done after 7 as he retired 16 in a row to finish his start. In the 8th, J.D. Martinez again. Another RBI single, 10-0 Boston. Then the Red Sox tack one on again in the 9th. Brock Holt, an RBI single to knock in Rafael Devers, who had 5 hits, 11-0 Boston. Then Hector Velasquez in to finish off New York in the bottom of the 9th.
And the 2-2 to Gregorius. Swung on, a little tapper toward the middle. Right there to play it is Bogarts. He grabs it with a glove, slaps second base with a glove after nearly colliding with Devers. That's the ball game. They get the force out at second base, and the game is over. A 5-for-5 night for Rafael Devers. He's getting hugs by his teammates out at second base. Chris Sale, an absolute beauty spun here tonight. A complete effort by the Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, 3 RBIs. And the Red Sox with the best record in baseball, 56-28. Yankees go to 53-27. Red Sox now a game up in the American League East Division standings. And the rubber game, a very important one for the Red Sox here tomorrow night. David Price and Luis Severino, the matchup. And make sure to join us. That's appointment listening right here tomorrow night. Final score from the Bronx. Red Sox 11, Yankees nothing.
So there you have it. The Red Sox returning the favor with a blowout on Saturday night after getting pounded on Friday night by the Yankees. Red Sox cruising to the 11-0 victory. As we get you the totals, Boston 11 runs on 17 hits, no errors. They ended up stranding 8 base runners. They were 7 for 15 with runners in scoring position. New York, no runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They ended up leaving 5. Home runs in this one for Boston. Rafael Devers, the grand slam in the first inning off Sonny Gray, his 14th of the season. Then Sandy Leon, the 2-run shot in the 7th inning, his 4th of the season. Win goes to Chris Sale. Arguably one of his best starts, definitely one of his best starts in his Boston career. No runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts over 7 innings to go to 8-4 on the season. Sonny Gray suffers the loss, now 5-6. He gets roughed up for 6 runs, all earned at 7 hits, 2 walks, and the home run over 2 1/3 innings. Ends up taking 3 hours and 17 minutes. Attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,125. Watch the Red Sox crush the Yankees 11-0. Boston now with a 1-game first-place lead on the Yankees in the AL East, so they're all alone in first place in the AL East. Also, tonight's Massachusetts General Hospital Cancer Center Everyday Amazing Player of the Game. Tough choice. You had Rafael Devers, the grand slam in the 5 hits, but Chris Sale was just dominant. No runs on just 1 hit, 11 strikeouts, 1 walk over 7 innings. 101 pitches in the win. Every day, every moment holds the opportunity for something amazing to happen. That's Mass General Hospital Cancer Center. Everyday Amazing. Visit massgeneral.org/everydayamazing. Red Sox roll to the 11-zip victory over the Yankees tonight in New York. Check out the rest of the scores up next on the Sunoco postgame show on the WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Hi, it's Rob Bradford. Drug abuse isn't a game. It ruins lives and changes families forever. Spectrum Health Systems and their 48 years of experience can help. Log on to newenglandrecoverycenter.org. Spectrum's beautiful New England Recovery Center in Westboro offers individualized and compassionate care. Get the help your family deserves, as recovery is possible. Log on to newenglandrecoverycenter.org for more information. newenglandrecoverycenter.org.
Ah, summer. Just you and the open road. And when you pay with Smart Pay at Cumberland Farms, you'll save 10 cents a gallon and be entered for a chance to win a year of free gas. Heck, drive straight to next summer. No purchase necessary. See full rules at cumberlandfarms.com/summer of Smart Pay for how to enter without making a purchase and complete details.
What if people had a battery level icon, like on your phone? You'd see a lot of us in need of a recharge. Thank goodness there's 5-Hour Energy, because just one sugar-free vitamin-packed 5-hour energy shot can get you all the way back to 100% fast. And isn't life better at 100%? 5-Hour Energy. Get back to 100%. For more information, visit 5hourenergy.com.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids.
Donate your car today with 1-877 Cars for Kids. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights. Also on the web at carsforkids.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Hey, it's Lou, and I hope you're enjoying your weekend, folks. So how about this? Eat and drink whatever you like. But if you'd love to drop the 30-plus pounds that bug you every day, go set up a consult today at newenglandfatloss.com. Now you have a plan to lose that weight come Monday.
Hey, baseball fans. Whether you're headed to the ball game or just hitting the road, Sunoco Ultratech is high-quality, top-tier fuel that your engine deserves. It has the same detergent levels as the fuel Sunoco makes for NASCAR, helping your car run cleaner, longer, and more efficiently. Sunoco Ultratech is available to customers across all grades of gasoline at all Sunoco stations. So make us a stop along the way and fill up at your local Sunoco station today. Sunoco is a proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Kubota has Grand Slam deals on New England's best-selling tractors, including the BX 1880. Test drive one and decide today. In Mass at Ahern Equipment Spencer, Tarico Tractor and Air, or Bacon's Equipment Williamsburg.
Ordway, Merloni, and Fourier. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WEEI.
And welcome back to the Sunoco postgame show for high-quality fuel that your engine deserves. Fill up with Sunoco Ultratech today. Sunoco, proud partner of the Red Sox Radio Network. I'm John Ryder. Red Sox no problem with the Yankees tonight as they breeze to the 11-0 victory. And take over sole possession of first place in the AL East, now a one-game lead on New York. Now let's take our trip around the majors with an Xfinity scoreboard. Rays down the Astros 5-2. Justin Verlander suffers the loss, gives up 5 over 5 innings. Wilson Ramos, 2 hits, knocked in 4. Angels use a 5-run eighth to beat the Orioles 6-2 in Baltimore. The Orioles' 7th straight loss. Tigers have lost 11 in a row. They fall to the Blue Jays 4-3 on a Justin Smoke walk-off home run. Cubs over the Twins 14-9. Chicago with 20 hits. Very hot at Wrigley. The heat index was 107 degrees. A few players had to leave the game. A's have won 6 in a row. They get past the Indians, knock them off 7-2. Oakland a 4-run eighth. Matt Olson his 18th home run. Reds crush the Brewers 12-3. Michael Lorenzen with a pinch hit grand slam. Cincinnati a 7-run eighth. Marlins over the Mets 5-2 in Miami. Jacob deGrom takes the loss. Phillies get past the Nationals 3-2. Odubel Herrera his 14th home run. Rockies get past the Dodgers 3-1. In Los Angeles, Colorado starter German Marquez loses a perfect game and a no-hitter on an Enrique Hernandez home run to lead off the 6th. Marquez still gets the win. Braves blow out the Cardinals 11-4. Nick Markakis a grand slam, his 9th home run. Atlanta 3-game first-place lead on Philadelphia. Games in progress. Rangers lead the White Sox 5-3 in the 6th. Joey Gallo his 20th home run. Mariners going for their 6th straight, tied with the Royals at 3 in the 2nd in Seattle. Mike Moustakas 3-run homer off Felix Hernandez, his 16th for Kansas City. Padres have a 1-0 lead on the Pirates in the 3rd. Giants in front of the Diamondbacks 1-0 in the 2nd in Arizona on a Brandon Crawford home run, his 10th. That's our Xfinity trip around the majors. Red Sox crush the Yankees 11-0. We'll wrap things up next on the Sunoco postgame show on the WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
With its spacious cabin, handcrafted materials, and an array of standard safety features, it's